Hey all, J-Man here. I just want to tell you about beardedshirts.com. It's a great place to get a lot of cool superhero shirts and other merchandise. You can scroll, they've always got sales on. As you can see, they've got these really cool print all over shirts, which I really love. That's Eddie, the founder of the site. And if you're looking for stuff, all you got to do is you click on the search here and you can type in all over. And that's going to show you the all over prints, which are really, really cool. Look at that. You got Legion of Superheroes, you got Brave and the Bold, you got JSA, you got Superman, Green Lantern, Wonder Woman, all kinds of stuff. So check out beardedshirts.com. Hello, Legionnaires. It's Monday, so it's time to talk about the Legion of Superheroes. Got a pretty good one this time around. Got three unique villains or organizations or whatever, depending on how you look at it. So that's going to be a lot of fun talking about all this stuff. And just some quick show notes. So this Wednesday, I'm going to be on the Action Elite, and we're going to be talking about The Crow. So I'm not sure if there's Crow fans out there. That's a movie I saw in the theater when it came out, and we were pretty excited about it. It was pretty awesome. So we're going to talk about The Crow, Brandon Lee's Crow. So that's on Wednesday. And then Friday is, of course, Fearless Fridays. We're going to be talking about Frank Miller's Daredevil run. And I'm just reading it right now. So Elektra is back. The Hand. A lot of good stuff. I just read the first issue that we're going to talk about. It's pretty awesome. And I couldn't stop. I was like, I got to read the next one. Then I realized I got to be live in a bit. So looking forward to that. That's going to be really good. And then next Monday, I believe, is the 2nd. It's the B Monday of February. So I will be on Earth B with Clobberin Times on his channel talking about some Bob Haney. We'll let you know what book that's going to be. And let's just do a shout out to our Legionnaires. Of course, we've got Dan, Sean, Steven, and Clobby, who you know from the streams. Dan I think he's been on once, maybe a while back, but he's a personal friend from a while ago. So thanks, Dan. Thanks, Sean, Steven, and Clobby, of course. And then Brennan, you've seen a few times on here in the chat and in the on the stream, and also Cliff on comics. And Cliff and I've got to do some kind of collaboration. We're going to get there. We're getting there. We're going to get there. And I'm wearing my Legion all over Karate Kid, who's like the biggest, like the most breakout Legionnaire. It's like he does everything. He's in every story all of a sudden. So there you go. Let's start it up by bringing in the Legionnaires. Hello.
So,
all right. And hey, this Superman comic, this Superboy right here holding the flag in the corner, that's next week.
Oh yeah, cool.
That's next week, man. So finally.
Yeah.
All right, let's bring in the fanciest Legionnaire of all time, who has the fanciest pants around.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Pants check.
Check. All right.
Not striped, checked.
Yes.
Get
yes.
it? Sorry.
Let's say hello to our good friends here. FKHC 2005.
Hey.
What's going on? LT, long live the Legion. Yep,
Avon
long
lives.
Long Legion. And you could do Avon lives here too, because Avon's my boy. I'm close. I'm very close to saying Avon's my favorite character, but man, Spock is just too good. He's got
real Spock, yeah.
There is only one Spock, Sean.
Only one Spock, yeah.
There is only one Spock.
You know how I am about that. To me, it's the Trinity. You can break off any piece, it doesn't work. So I consider them to be a Gestalt entity on the original series. It's Star Trek. They're all the greatest characters. All three of them.
Once I start doing that, then I start saying, yeah, but Scotty's the best too. He's like, you have to have Scotty.
Yeah, Scotty's great.
Scotty's great too, right?
But you know, he's not as important as the Trinity.
That's true.
He's great.
I think my wife's second favorite captain is Scotty, because she's like, anytime Scotty takes over, whenever Kirk has to do in a mission or he's not there, and Spock's not there, like there's been times where like they're both gone, then Scotty takes over, and like my wife's like, this is the best. She loves because he's a no nonsense The guy's like, no, I'm not doing that. You're like, okay.
Scotty was really good at taking over.
He was great.
And yeah, he was good. He had a future in command, and later he didn't want it.
He didn't want it, yeah. And Avon lives. Yes, there you go. Avon does live. Classic Comics, what's going on, man?
Hey, classic.
Phantom Outsider.
Yo.
The Mordrew story was one of my earliest Legion books. I tried for years to get the story of the First Legion battle with him. Doesn't exist in comics. Yeah. Oh, we're gonna talk about that. And I love what they've done. We'll get to that. We'll talk, but we'll definitely gonna talk about that. I absolutely love it. It's something that they've done this a few times in Legion, and I think it's amazing. And we're gonna talk to that one. And Joe Dog, hey, how's it going, man?
Joe Dog. Muhammad Sahih's here.
Larry. Thank you.
Larry.
I'm not stupid. Yes, I'm not expendable. I'm not stupid. And I'm not
going.
And you got to do it in the. Only Paul Darrow can do that voice. You know what?
Paul Darrow can do that voice. Absolutely.
I have thanked. I basically thank God every day that no one has discovered Blake 7, because I live in fear that they're going to discover it and then do something new, and then everything I love will be completely
closest they've got was a stupid Big Finish where they recast it.
Yeah, that's fine. That's not really
I still don't allow it. No,
yeah, that's not a thing. Like,
it'll happen though. One bad thing leads to another.
Yeah.
But
Well, it hasn't happened yet, so let's keep our fingers crossed. Right now, everything I love has been destroyed. So far,
yeah, exactly, everything. Same here. Everything I love too. But Larry, there are a lot of great quotes though for Avon though. If you didn't want the answer, you shouldn't have asked the question.
Any line of dialogue that Avon says is the best.
The
Hail, Mohammed, what's going on? Scotty has no patience. Yes, that's what I liked about him a lot. I do like
Taste of Armageddon. He was brilliant.
I don't remember what was the. I know the name Taste of Armageddon. I've only seen
first season. With the planet where they were all basically being killed by computers. You had to walk into a disintegrator if you were.
Yes. Okay. Yep. Oh, that's a great episode.
Classic.
Yes. Yep.
Love it.
Yeah, it goes their war, and he just kind of is that where he says their war, or is that a different one? Where Kirk says their war. No, that might be a different one. But yeah, the disintegrator one where they just like it flashes. They're like, oh, I have to go die because my place was destroyed. So I have
their war line was from Ballads of Terror.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that their
First
war. That's a great line too. But I've only seen the original series maybe 3 times over, or maybe 4 times over. So I don't have it down as good. I think Deep Space Nine is my most watched. I think I've seen Deep Space Nine 5 or 6 times over, but I started with Deep Space Nine. So that's why I've seen it most, just because that's what I started on.
I stand under.
But we're gonna do the classic series again. We finished Voyager. We finished Next Gen, Deep Space Nine, and Voyager, and then we're gonna probably do classic again, and then we're gonna do Enterprise after that again. So we cycled through them. We've done 2 Blake 7s. We haven't done a 3rd Blake 7 yet.
I think I'm maybe up to my 17th or 25th.
Yeah,
run. maybe all 52 episodes, 52 times. I don't know.
Yeah, you do know them very, very, very well. It's tough for my wife to watch the last episode, but Avon lives, so I don't understand. It's like I'm like, he literally lives. It's like I don't understand what we're talking about. It's like, stop it. It's like he literally, but like I don't, and it's like and we're all saying Avon lives, but he does live. I don't. It's like
people think, what are you guys spoiling or something? Not really.
Not really. He lives. I don't understand. It's like she's like, oh, this is so sad. I'm like, why? Avon lives. I don't understand. It's like it's still sad, anyways. But TOF, what is it? TOF episode does the times. Yeah. Actually, Sean has this. Do you have the set I gave you behind you?
Yep. It's.
Yeah. Isn't it there? I thought I saw it there on one stream. Maybe it's not there. Oh, yeah, there it is. That's it. So I gave that to Sean. I upgraded to the Blu-ray, and then I gave that one to Sean. And you haven't upgraded yet, right?
No,
I mean that's good enough if
it's
you're
good
gonna
enough.
keep
I don't
this.
have the Blu-ray thing that you can switch to the new version.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean those are.
I also have the animated series, which is another.
I have that
like
too.
that.
Yeah.
So you have the complete
Oh, yeah.
set.
Yeah,
Nice.
I got that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
Nice.
the Blu-ray's good. So I mean, whatever, but it's not necessary. Like that set is fine. So
It's funny. I have multiple versions of the movies, like the classic movies, because they keep putting out sets. So I have the trilogy, which is like 2, 3, and 4, and I have the Blu-ray of all of them, and I have another DVD set of all of them, and it's craziness.
No, I've got all the Blu-rays, but then I got the 4K of the motion picture, and then I got the director's cut version of Wrath of Khan.
Right.
I'm not going to upgrade the rest of 4K because I need to stop at some point. The line must be drawn here. No further. Blu-ray.
I got all my DVDs and the 50th anniversary Blu-ray set.
Yeah, I've got the Blu-ray. The Blu-ray set's good. I'm good with that one. The only reason I took motion picture and Wrath of Khan is because they were the different like motion picture gives you the other version, and then Wrath of Khan is director's cut. So I rebought that.
Oh yeah.
And then I had to get 4K. My wife wants. So my wife wanted just the original series set. So actually, Sean, if you do upgrade to the Blu-ray, I'll take those back and give it to Rashmi.
Yeah.
But so I got her the motion picture on Blu-ray because I bought the 4K for myself, and I'm like, I'm not going to give her. We're not going to rebuy the Blu-ray set. So I was like, no. And you can't buy the cartoon. I have the cartoon. You can't, like the one that Sean has, the same one. You cannot buy that anymore. That's gone.
Oh yeah, it's gone.
Gone,
it was really cheap for a long time.
Mine.
Yeah, that's gone. Like that's out. You're gone on that one.
But
yeah, so it's like we're not gonna. I don't want to. I don't like rebuying a bunch of stuff if I don't have to. Blu-ray is good enough, and honestly, even that set is good enough. It's only if you want the updated graphics, which some people don't want. Like Clobby, do you even like that idea or no?
I never minded them. I enjoy them because it doesn't affect the story, and it's kind of fun to watch them when they did it. Mm-hmm. They made a few mistakes, but it's kind of fun to watch. But I never needed it. They could have never done it, and that would have been fine.
Yeah.
It's
so
not like Lucas special editions where he destroys his own damn.
Right, that's a destruction.
No. Yeah, you have the option.
And you don't need it.
Go back and forth.
Yeah, that's on that Blu-ray set and the special Blu-ray 50th anniversary edition. Have you seen that? I have that.
Oh, I did, of the original series or movies?
Original series, animated on movies, all of it's in there.
Oh, so I haven't seen that. I don't have that then.
The 50th anniversary.
Unless that is what I have.
It was like $200 in 2016 when it came out for the 50th, and I waited a year or two and ended up getting like $80, like about 2 or 3 years later.
I think I bought them separately. I think I actually bought each one Blu-ray separately.
It's a nice set. It's got a lot of cool stuff in it.
Yeah. All right. Well, okay. Let's get on to Legion. This is a Legion. We're going to talk Star Trek all day. Okay. This is the Circle of Death, the Dark Circle. I don't know. I don't know what to call them. I forgot what they were called, so I just called them Circle of Death in my poll.
That's cool. Call them whatever you want to call them.
Sure, we'll call them the Hey Quagnar. Oh, did I say
Wag?
Oh, laser discs. Yeah. We usually don't get rid of anything. We cycle through, like Steve will give it to me or I'll give it to Sean or Sean. Like, it's like we all just kind of like just pass them around each other just to see who it's like, it depends. I won't give anything away. Like the only reason I give stuff away is if I have every single thing duplicated. So everything on that set I already have. So I don't need 2 of that. And Sean didn't have any of it. So,
I have like a lot of the VHSs of the movies because they used to. The thing is, they used to have features on those that if you fast forward past the end credits, like I have the director's signature edition of Part 4, where like Leonard Nimoy has a whole like 20-minute thing where he just talks about how he got the job and all that. It's fun, and like that's not duplicated on anything. Like that little featurette is not on anything else.
So that's pretty neat. I'm sure that you can, I mean, but like for the quality of the thing itself, like you need to.
Yeah, I know, and you want the quality too. But like VHS sometimes had some treasures in them. So
yeah, and for most part, these old shows, DVD is fine. The only reason I got Blu-ray is because it had the updated graphics, and I thought, well, that might be kind of cool.
They're still standard def, but the thing is, like durability is something that people look at too. You know,
that is true. Blu-rays are harder to damage than DVDs.
Yeah,
but a 4K is the same as a Blu-ray, so that doesn't matter.
Okay, so you're making more and more of a case against 4K to me.
I'm only making a case against 4K if you don't want to spend extra.
No, because I'm looking at these. Yeah. I'm looking at these multi-region Blu-rays, and I'm like, this looks really good to me. I don't know if I want a 4K.
No, again, you can't be stupid. If you're walking in front and you've got both options, and it's the same, like it's got, like the 4K has the 4K Blu-ray and digital. It's like, well, I'll just get that.
Yeah.
Right, but what I'm saying is, I have you have a lot of movies too. I have 3,000 something movies. I'm not going to start going, I got a 4K all these. It's like, that's not happening.
No, I'm not going to do that. Yeah.
That's like super not happening.
The line must be drawn here.
The line might, I drew that line big time. Not even like I markered
no further. Yeah.
No further. All right. Dark Circle. This is Adventure Comics. What are we at? 367, Clobby.
Okie here. Adventure Comics Volume Only, number 367, April of 1968. We have a cover by the great Neil Adams.
Who?
Yep. That too. Written by James Shooter. Penciled by Jim Shooter and Kurt Swan, which means Jim Shooter did some vague layouts. Swan had an easier time of it because of that, and Swan actually thought that was interesting and liked it. Inks by George Klein and Shelley Moldoff. That's right, the Sheldon Moldoff actually commits with the inks. With the great George Klein, who was also one of the better inkers. Letters, Ray Holloway, editor and do nothing, Mort Wiesgeiger. Just kidding, Mort Weisenheimer.
I'm never going to remember this. See, here's one problem. I'm never going to know the real names of any of these people because
I'm sorry. I gave them all right except for Mort Weisinger.
Yeah, I know. It's funny because someone's gonna be like, "Do you know Mort Weisinger?" I'm like, "Nope, I don't know who that is." Do you mean Mort Weisenheimer?
Does he relate to Mort Weisenheimer?
Weisenheimer. Hey, he was nefarious.
If I'm ever on Jeopardy and this question is asked and I get the wrong answer, I'm gonna blame Clobberin.
Reminds me of a Honeymooners episode.
I do like Honeymooners as well. Okay, so the no escape from the circle of death. Now these guys are looking pretty good, actually, right here.
Yeah, I felt like they were wasted here, but yeah, they're awesome looking Cobra Commander guys. It's like it's like a whole army of Cobra Commanders.
I think Duo Damsel looks like more like she's sleeping rather than like got beat up. But she's, other than that,
catching up on beauty rest,
All right, now if you remember, the clubhouse was beaten up pretty badly. So we got to do a new clubhouse. And these guys can just take a long walk off a short pier. Oh, who's going to pay for this clubhouse? The tax dollars and all this is like,
they're protecting your asses from all the bad guys.
Yeah. This sounds like three people who don't need to be saved on the next, invasion here by, whatever.
I hate government tax abuse as much as the next guy, but I think, you should. You pay the one thing it does. It's supposed to do is pay for defense, and the Legion of Defense.
Yeah. So these guys. I don't like these guys. They're the next tidal wave. They're not getting saved. That's for sure.
There's a Fanty exactly. So we're on the same page. That's exactly what I was thinking of. References to Honeymooners.
Oh,
it was when Ralph went on the $65,000 question. And music, and he knew every piece of music known to mankind, except one, because every time Ed Norton would play the music on his piano, he would start with then he would play the song, and of course that was Swanee River.
Yeah,
and it aggravated the hell out of Ralph that he was playing that, and so that became one of the first question. It was the only thing he didn't know.
Of course,
who did? Because Ed Norton.
I'll catch that episode on a rerun.
Love it.
Anyway,
wait, what is a rerun?
You'll find out. Okay, so basically, they're rebuilding the clubhouse with this really awesome material. Even Superboy couldn't punch through a foot thick slab. But this slab, that's where they got slabbed comics from. No, I don't know.
Way back then, yeah.
And Karate Kid's like, yeah, I'm awesome. And they're like, all right, go to Japan and do cool shit in this. It's like, all right, I'm going to and it's like, let me look through here first. Oh, you got these awesome weapons. Like, what I like about this, that there's weapons.
Yeah. No, I was going to say insensitive Brainiac 5 is like, oh, go to your parents and stuff. Like, oh, yeah, parents.
Oh, he didn't know. Stop it.
I know.
It's the 30th
funny that they make a big deal about it, right?
It's fine.
Nowadays it would be insensitive and stuff, right? You know, like you don't know, you can't read people's minds to know they're like inner.
He's not Saturn Girl.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's like Brainiac's okay. He's good. He's good.
Yeah, Wagner does have a point. RJ Brand should be a trillionaire.
Yeah, a billionaire seems like not that big a deal in the 30th century.
Right. Yeah, but I don't know. They've solved inflation by then, Greg.
I guess.
Yeah, we don't know what the money. Maybe the money's back to being not great or whatever, right? Like maybe
a so many more planets too, though. And that's galactic money. There's a lot more money. So
yeah, spread it around.
Maybe should be a trillionaire.
And then they have their version of the euro. It's like $1 for every.
The galactic credit, the galacto.
Yeah. Look at this. It's like, check out. I love that they've got different weapons. So it's like, oh, Shrinking Violet can use these weapons when she's small. That's cool.
He's showing his G.I. Joe weapons accessories there.
Oh man, I've got Flint's gun. Oh man, that's really something to get, right?
That's $50.
Wow. And then he's got the big giant weapons for Colossal Boy.
That's cool.
And then Feral Lad statue. That's cool.
Yeah.
Remember he died in that epic storyline? Yes, I do. That was
but our readers don't, so we're just reminding them just in case.
Yeah. And then I love this. It's like ejector chairs.
Yeah. And you use it later too, like in another story. Yeah.
I'm not sure you need ejector chairs, guys, but okay.
Well, like, okay, if you can fly, just have the roof open and fly up.
Yeah, you don't need the chair to like boot you upward. Only a teenager would come up with that.
Yeah.
I don't care what kind of a computer brainy ass.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good point.
And Karate Kid's like, I wish you would have warned me. My stomach is like,
yeah. It's like,
that's great. Okay, so they're flying around. Whoa, they're like kites, kite man here. Whoa. It's like, all right, I gotta go to Japan. And then it's like, meanwhile, they've got Superboy brought a bunch of gifts.
That's pretty cool. You know that traveling way that going to Japan is pretty cool.
That is cool.
I think it should take less than 2 hours. It's the 30th century. It should take like what 20 minutes. Unless they're just in no hurry, I guess.
Yeah. That was like in Mortal Kombat Annihilation, where they traveled in the Earth's core to different locations. That was the explanation for why they could travel fast. At least they gave an explanation, J.J. Abrams, even though it's a fake one. They knew that. I don't think Liu Kang can go from China to America in 5 minutes. So why don't we come up with this? It's really silly. They've got these things that suck them into the core of the earth and spit them out the other end, just like in Baron Munchausen.
I love it.
That's fine. They came up with a reason. J.J. Abrams, they didn't just teleport to wherever they need to in space.
Oh yeah, he didn't understand what hyperspeed was.
Right.
It's like,
he thought it was like he thought it was like the Spacing Guild or something. Like you just fold
like Han Solo even explains it in the first movie. It's like he has to calculate. He says he has to calculate, or you'll end up in a rocket.
Right. Yeah.
Anyway.
Meanwhile, at the Hall of Justice.
The Hall of Justice. Yeah.
Okay, so he brings some gifts. It's like, all right, we got these awesome vehicles. They're showing all the cool stuff. They got these big diamonds and everything.
This is so cool.
Yeah, like this is all awesome. This arsenal here.
Yeah.
And it's like now they're doing math problems. No, I don't know. Can you read this gibberish? It's like I don't want to read that. It's the Dark Circle Alliance. Dun, dun, dun. It's all Cobra Commanders.
We will not do the vision.
We will. Yeah, the Fatal Five were losers compared to us. You're right. They were trash. They stole those keys and they didn't get the third key or whatever it was.
Wussies.
we will mobilize. All right, so in Japan, one of the few places on Earth.
Where are the Japanese people? Except for the one guy.
There's a girl here.
I guess they're Japanese. I guess.
Like in the next panel, yeah.
I guess they're supposed to be They look Japanese enough. I guess. Yeah, close enough.
Yeah, that's close enough. Or Kryptonians bearing gifts. Yeah. She's like,
"Hey, kid, me. What?
Yeah, dude. Like, what's with your outfit? Come on."
Yeah. You remember the Legion?
Yeah, Legionnaire, man.
I am writing. It's like, why don't you try to break this if you're so good?
Whoa! Is that Sunboy laying there dead? What the hell?
Yeah.
So,
Sunboy, wake up!
He can break. I mean,
titanium.
Yeah. I always thought that was weird. Just let him be a fighter. Never get. I mean, if you're gonna have superpowers, fine. But he's not like I guess there's no weak spot to find. Like Karnak wouldn't be able to find a weak spot in that thing.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know.
Karate Kid can do it. You guys you naysayers need to just stop this nonsense. Karate Kid can do anything.
The other Karate Kid like busted those
exactly
things,
and he was just a regular guy.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
So too.
Karate Kid can do it all. You guys are just jealous of his ability. That's fine. Yeah. you could be jealous of Karate Kid's ability. That's fine.
No,
and he dates
I love the guy. I like his other costume. It gets later better, of course.
Yes, of course. Oh yeah, for sure. So he chopped it so hard that he blew up this thing. No, I'm just
blew up. Oh, grasshopper.
So there's an explosion. It's like, whoa, what the hell was that? It's like an army. Japan's being invaded. This is pretty cool. They're dropping
Japan's being in like one ship. No, there are a couple more ships. Who the hell are these guys? And why are they here in Japan?
Yeah.
Where's Godzilla?
Yeah, where's Godzilla when you need him?
You should stomp these guys. So here comes the circle of death or whatever.
Okay, this tank, you could just chop it open like that.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, that part is Bristol board, so it's fine.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
that's the one design flaw of that amazing tank.
Then they say that some Legionnaire, why he's no more skillful than a human. What do you mean? He just chopped a tank open.
Yeah.
Your tank. I don't know. Okay, I mean, if I don't know, but I don't think I'd go try to fight a dude who could chop a tank in half. Just me. Call me a chicken.
Yeah.
But good Lord.
Well, he
now this is fantastic. He just kicking all their
asses. Yeah, this is awesome. Look at these losers. Let's get him. It's like, okay. It's like
getting beat up by a kid.
Yeah. Boom, stomp. He's yeah, Heather. Hey, like that, guys.
Hey, you don't give it the shooter. This was before. I mean, at that age, back then in '68, were we getting a lot of those chopsocky movies?
No.
I know they made them,
yeah.
But we were getting that kind of stuff over here. The craze didn't start like until the '70s.
It's a
Bruce Lee. Yeah. Bruce Lee started.
Craze, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like these Shaw Brothers kinds of these older.
Well, they were more distributed in America in the '70s.
Yeah.
So I don't know where he's getting this from.
It's just awesome. Like it's just like, and I could tell. I think I understand. Like karate. You're a kid. You're thinking, oh, like I can do all this cool stuff, and it's like, well, what if I've got power behind it? Then I can even do even more things. So
yeah,
it is a weird concept to think super karate or like what does that really mean? It's not like Iron Fist where he'll like it's chi. He charges it up and then he can.
He probably watched the Green Hornet TV show and saw Bruce Lee on that.
Yeah.
And thought, oh, if Bruce Lee had powers, that'd be it, right? Anyway, so he's kicking the crap out of stuff, destroying stuff, uses the watch here, presses the thing. Brainiac's the best. Like, dude, yeah, we got problems of our own here. Like,
Yeah. They're invading everyone.
We're busy.
Yeah. Bruce Leibowitz, that is funny. All right, so these guys are destroying crap. Now Superboy is fighting again. anytime Jim Shooter, at least with Jim Shooter, no matter what, even if he's given a kooky story, there's still going to be good fights. Yeah. And it's like,
yes.
Punching this thing. That's awesome. Oh, he got nailed. Cosmic Boy, wake up. Oh, no. Oh, okay. I'm so happy. This made me so happy.
What, Cage?
Because it just gets disintegrated immediately. I was like,
in 1 second, yeah.
I've never seen 3 panels.
Lightning Lad blasted.
It's like
that was awesome.
That was awesome. 3 panels that pissed me off and made me love them in once. It's like, I'm like, oh God, not this goddamn stupid Cage. Oh, it's gone. Nice. It was so good.
Everybody, and at this point, he's the weakest person in the galaxy because everybody and their mother has a bag of kryptonite.
Yeah.
Is make anything out of it. Yeah.
I'm sure kryptonite in the 30th century is available at every corner drugstore, but here in the 20th century, it's a little hard to come by.
Yeah, I gave you one simple job to kill Superman. You couldn't even do that.
When did you pick up some kryptonite? Oh, I forgot. I asked you to get. I hold it on. It's on the list, and you forgot.
Literally on the list. It's
kryptonite. Yeah.
You never know when Superman might come over and bug us about something.
Do they check it though? Like, ooh, this one doesn't look that pure. It looks like there's it's mixed with copper or something. Yeah. It's like, no, get pure kryptonite. Oh,
what kind of racket you got going here?
Yeah, this is 50% kryptonite. Yeah. What is this here? Traces of copper, eh? Trying to pull a fast one, eh?
What was it in Superman 3? It was tar or something, or nicotine.
Nicotine.
He put tar because
tar.
You know, secret formula in that chicken recipe, and nobody knows what it is because it's unknown. It's like it's unknown.
Dumb stuff.
Okay, so the Cage gets destroyed, which is great. All right, so back to the action. Shooting stuff, like literally everyone's using their powers and doing things. It's like, check Lightning Lad out. Woohoo! She's like, hell yeah. They had deflectors. It's like, oh, she's captured.
Both of her.
It's like, oh, Fangirl gets tagged. This is an interesting thing here that he's come up with, this gravity field platform or something that alters it alters the gravity or something. That was kind of weird, but I guess it's better than more kryptonite. It alters.
It was weird.
What does it do? It makes it like Krypton gravity.
Writers have always complained about writing Superman, because if nothing can happen to him, then you don't have much of a story. So, but man, it gets still. You got to be creative.
Yeah. Or put people in danger, and then he'll help them. It doesn't have to always be he's vulnerable.
Sometimes have a worthy opponent. It just depends. Yeah.
But he can't do anything like kryptonite. Yeah, he's allergic to that or whatever. But also magic. I'm surprised there's never been like a main villain of his that's a magic thing, right?
Yeah.
Mitch Spitlick's closest, I guess, but he's had some magic characters, but you're right, not one of his main ones.
Well, they had to make one up for that Filmation cartoon, the name Sorcerer or something like that,
right?
Even in Superman 1, though, he just put 2 bombs. That's it.
Yeah, it's a moral dilemma. Yeah.
So it's like that has nothing to do with.
They tried to do that in Batman Forever, but it didn't make sense because I thought each tube was not connected. It's so stupid.
Oh, that was horrendously awful.
Yeah, it didn't make
sense.
And then
he just caught them both. I'm like, who will you save? Both? I don't.
Yeah, and I was like, oh my god, that's awesome. And then when he jumps down, they don't reveal this till the end because I guess they ran out of money. Then when he jumps down, he can totally reach the other one too.
Yeah, because both tubes do the same thing.
Yeah.
Riddler's an idiot.
Yeah, Riddler, you're not the smartest carbon-based life form or whatever he said. Cleverest carbon-based life form, whatever he says. That didn't happen. I don't think watching TV makes you smart. All right. So everyone's been captured except for Brainiac. And Brainiac's thinking about gifts. Come on, buddy.
Yeah.
This is an important thing here. All right. So the Dark Circle pretty much kicked ass. He's going to Brainiac's going to check out some of the gifts that they received to see if anything can help. And then so
boom, what?
Yeah.
What happened? Oh my god.
So we got to be careful with this. I want the chat to realize. Okay, so Karate Kid's in Japan.
Yes.
And this isn't a J.J. Abrams thing. It is going to be explained.
No,
the Karate Kid is in Japan. This isn't JJ time. He's in Japan. Brainiac comes in to the storeroom where Superboy brought a bunch of random gifts, weapons, whatever from different places, placed them here. Brainiac is alone and he's hoping that something here can help him defeat the Circle of Death. So he starts opening up just whatever crates are around. And he starts to think to himself, he's like, man, if I'm the last one, hopefully if only Karate Kid was here with me, we could do something. And then all of a sudden Karate Kid poof appears and starts kicking the crap out of these guys. Now that's going to be explained. So let's just go with it for now. I'm in a storage. So he's like, I'm in a storage room. I used to be in Japan. Like, what happened here? It's like, I don't know, but we got to fight these guys. So then they pull this out. It's the Orak. It's friggin' Orak, man. Like, it's like, what is this power here? And I felt slightly like, oh, this is the get out of jail free card a little bit.
Nice art though.
Yes, that is true.
Swan and Shooter Swan and the other.
They basically, so Brainiac thinks about what he wants to happen and it happens. So it literally just like sucks away all these Circle of Death guys. Now, Circle of Death is pretty big. I have a feeling that the first rule of Circle of Death is not to talk about. I don't think that rule is there. I think the first rule of Circle of Death is talk about the Circle of Death.
Opposite of Fight Club.
The opposite of Fight Club. You know what's good in Fight Club where he says, he goes, I see a lot of new faces here today. He's like, which means a lot of people aren't following the first rule of Fight Club.
You're telling everyone about it.
You're telling everybody. That was a good line. I think that was actually pretty funny. And then now, what was this thing called? The Miracle Machine, right?
Yes. Love that new headquarters.
Here's the new headquarters. Oh yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. That's a Legion headquarters there. I mean, I love the look of the old clubhouse, of course, but Fortress Lad. But
this is pretty epic. So now he comes and explains this. I have a theory. I believe this originated in the controller universe. So remember, it's like, no, well, tell us. Well, I don't remember anything. Tell me. My head will explain all of it to you. There's this guy, the controller. Okay. So here this is awesome.
Yeah.
Like it was a bit of a get out of jail free card, but then this whole entire thing is kind of really cool. So I kind of just
it's pretty cool high concept stuff though for a kid.
Yeah. And I can't get angry or when someone's trying to do something really cool, like it's like, I mean, he's trying to show us things we haven't seen before and things that we haven't
remember where we were in those early years, dude.
Oh, I know
where we are now.
Yeah, it makes a difference going back from the beginning. And actually, I'm really glad that we did that because you appreciate the good stuff even more, right?
Yeah,
indeed.
That's a cheeky view. Yeah. And he's not even wearing the good costume.
At least he's not wearing his Chippendale stuff.
Yeah, that's the good costume. Yeah. Okay, so I am a controller. It's like, heed me, Legionnaires. No, the one called Brainiac speaks truly to you. So he gave them this miracle machine. And you could do whatever you want, but you got to be careful because whatever you think, you have a bad day and you're like, oh man, it's like, I'm tired of this crap. I wish, this person would just go away. And then boom, they're gone. Or I wish I was dead. Boom, you're dead. Right?
Yep.
Like, so they put it in this container, which I bet you Karate Kid could chop through it though.
Of course it could.
They
maybe the controller should have said, "You got to use it once, but I don't think we're going to leave this here with you."
Yeah, or maybe could have said you can only use it once a year or something like that, or
once a millennium,
and you can't carry over one to the other year.
It should have said or even just once. But once it should have just said once, and you've used it now, and that's it. Because you take away very tempting, what I don't know if you want to call it the Ex Machina or whatever, but
yeah. I wonder why they wrote the words "the end" on it. That's kind of weird. Like, why did they?
Yeah. No.
No, but Sean's right. It's like your vacation at work. It doesn't carry over.
Yeah, it doesn't count for the next. Yeah, I know.
You gotta use it up, guys. You got 2 weeks. You gotta use your vacation.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't carry over. What do you think this is here? What kind of company you think we're running here? One
get the company memo. It's like, oh shit, we gotta use our wish. Remember, only 30 more days left till your wish. Yeah.
I can't stand people who don't use up the vacation. Actually, it actually makes me physically ill. It's like, give it to me, then I'll use your vacation. It's like I could pick we're gonna pick a day. I could pick a day anytime. I could pick right now. I'm going home.
Maybe
I'm going home now. Vacation. See you later. It's like, was there a meeting? F the meeting. I'm on vacation. It's like, every time you use it, you risk. What is it? You turning into the 5 year.
Oh boy, don't remind me of that garbage, Gwag. I hate that stuff. I hate 5 years later.
Shamed by
and I know once we're done doing all this, I know it. I have no doubt that J-Man's going to read that.
He probably will. He probably will. But I have to say, so I own this issue.
Yeah.
Let's.
We dug it out and we're both laughing at the cover. What's happening here?
Oh, I love it. Okay, so what number is that? 368?
Yeah,
yes.
268. Yeah.
Art. It's another great Neil Adams cover.
Here it is.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice indeed.
I love this cover. I think it's genius. I was laughing about it all week leading up to this. I was sending this to everybody and saying, see, it's like, F these loser boys. This is the Ladies Legion, the Legion of Ladies. It's like, I love it. Get lost, super. Okay, my favorite is get lost, super boys. And yeah, get out of here, you loser. And it's like, good riddance to Ultra Boys. It's like, I love it.
Wow.
I love how Supergirl looks slightly reluctant, but man, Light Lass is like, get the F out. She's really upset over it.
I can't be so spoiled to make a certain joke I want to make about her right now.
I was going to say, she's so angry her panties are showing.
Ooh.
It's like she split the skirt so much. It's like, oh, so much effort. Yeah.
So we have Adventure Comics, volume only number 368, May 1968. Cover artist, the great Neil Adams. Writer, James Shooter. Penciler, James Shooter and Kurt Swan. Inker, George Klein. Letters, Gaspar Soldano and Dino, and Charlotte Jeter, and editor and jerk off Mark Wasagan the Geek.
Scroll up for a second. I always see these ads and I don't know what these things were. No,
it's Munkle.
Up more. To the tank, man.
There's Robert Vaughn.
Oh, Robert Vaughn, yeah.
Webster himself.
From Munkle. Great show.
Now scroll up to the tank. Yeah, so what were these things? Were they cardboard or what like
large enough for 2 kids inside?
And it can shoot a missile. Like I'm
my
Nerf for plastic.
$7. It was probably a big piece of cardboard crap.
Cardboard crap, yeah.
Can you?
Wow! Man. If it ever, it's cardboard, says Larry. If it ever arrived at all, did you order that, Larry? You could tell us. Nobody will think the worst.
You could tell us.
Yeah.
I've seen this before, and I'm like, this has to be a piece of crap because I don't see pictures of it or anything anywhere. So yeah,
yeah.
There's another one. It's like there's a submarine that you can buy, and it fits 2 kids. I'm like, how many kids drowned in that submarine, man?
Larry got it. The submarine. Wow.
You got the submarine. Oh my god. So what was it? Plastic or was it like what was that?
Plastic, right? They said cardboard for the tank, I guess.
Yeah.
Is submarine go in the water? It couldn't be cardboard.
I love that. It's like a piece of junk.
No, yeah, that's it. Like these things are always crap. But look at all the write up that you have to read.
I know. It's like
for it.
The best thing ever.
Wow.
I know a Christmas story. Everyone likes like the gun, but my favorite all-time favorite part in that movie. This is clearly the best part of the movie. Is the Ovaltine.
Yeah. And that's real too. If you listen to those radio shows now, it's all Ovaltine.
And then there's a big message at the end. You're like, oh shit, I got to go.
Yeah, he's decoding. It's like, be sure to. It's like, be sure to what? Be sure to what? He's like, drink your Ovaltine. It's like,
I swear to God, like I don't know whoever wrote the movie and wrote that scene. I don't remember the guy.
I can't remember the author's name that they took the book.
But like literally, that he did that.
Oh yeah, no,
because it's too much. It's too much because you can feel the frustration in that. Like you're like, F this.
Yeah. But yeah, Little Orphan Annie was taken over by Ovaltine pitchmen. That's real. That's true. And you can listen to those radio shows on YouTube.
I love it.
It's like,
oh my god, I can't take it. It's the best thing ever. It's like Ovaltine. It's like, who gives a crap?
Yeah.
It's not even like a cool thing. Like I don't know. It just feels like so awful. But Blue Coal is my favorite. Blue Coal. It's like, why am I hearing coal ad? I'm supposed to tell my mom, like,
Gene Shepherd, yes, yeah.
Gene Shepherd, there you go.
Yeah.
I swear to God, like drinking your Ovaltine is the best. Everyone likes, there's the leg, you look like a disaster, you look like a nightmare or whatever. Like all that stuff is good, but the best part really, and you could just tell the writer was just like, I got this thing. It's like, I put this in a movie, I don't or in a book or whatever. I don't give a shit.
He came out. He came out hurt and a little wiser or something like that.
Yeah. It's like, buddy, don't fall for this crap. All right. Okay, so in this issue,
Jim Shooter, what the hell was wrong with you with this story?
Oh dear God!
Wow, dude, I'm so proud of you. We were all bragging about you, and then you do this. What in the mother of God are you thinking?
Yeah.
With this, what? So, what? I love how because Supergirl, this woman is able to make her immune to kryptonite somehow.
Yeah.
And freaking Violet can get larger and stuff, and we're a bunch of losers because the girls are so much power, and the girls. I know she took over their minds, right? But
right.
Anyway, it starts out.
Yeah. Well, I do like that. I was saying about Jim Shooter. At least, again, it's a kooky thing. Who knows why this was done? But he was as smart as you could be while still doing this goofy story. Like Supergirl isn't fully controlled, and she can kind of. FKH, what happened here? You found it. Your friend was denied custody of her son. Oh my God.
Oh, sorry, dude.
That sucks. She did nothing. Oh, that sucks, man. Sorry about that.
Sorry, dude.
I know it's a personal thing, so but that's crazy. So what was I saying? So he's I don't know if he's stuck with this story, but he tried to make it not as
he did. Yeah, he did. I mean,
there's a reason.
It's funny, but today through today's lens, actually.
Yeah,
but
it is funny. And they're brainwashed. It's not like remember those ones we were reading earlier where you're like, oh, why the Legion all acting like dicks? It's like, oh, you think, oh, they're brainwashed. It's like, no.
But also,
it's not. They were just dicks.
Yeah, they're just dicks.
It's not an empowerment story either, because they imply that like having a matriarchy would be bad, but they don't explain any of that. It's just
true.
I agree, Jim. Yeah, down with the Barbie movie. All right.
I still have to watch that.
No, you really don't.
You really have to.
You don't have to.
Are you being forced to, Sean?
No, I won't watch
Blake
it.
Twice.
Margot Robbie is not nude in it, so there's no reason to watch it.
Yeah. That's what I hear.
Okay. I love this part here. Karate Kid who's fighting, beating this guy up with these cool weapons and everything. The haka death blow. And it was just Superboy's like, oh, thanks for wearing the armor. It's giving me practice. I like these weapons. I like that Karate Kid is good in all forms of martial arts on all planets.
Yeah.
And he's also trying to learn all the weapons. That's cool. It's like, there you go, Superboy, enjoy. It looks like skates or something almost. But yeah, and Superboy's like, wow, you can use all these weapons. He's like, I sure can. Wee. Let's go. This is all very exciting, though. Look, like this page is awesome.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like
I was just making fun of the kind of the silliness of the whole overall premise of the.
Oh yeah, it is.
The character, the chick that's about to show up is kind of, she's over the top.
Thora Birch.
Yeah.
Thora Birch. This is where they got the name. This is where Thora Birch got her name. So it's like they're hanging out. There's an alarm. Whoosh, da, 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 da. They all fly up. Some boy's having a good time. I like that. He's like, yeah, like I'm the king of the world, baby.
Superboy doesn't need the ejector seat.
No.
He just likes the feel of it.
Seconds later, we're too late. So there's like a ship that was in an explosion. I love that they show like the firefighters and stuff. This is cool.
Yeah, I think they would be on hover thingies, but yeah.
Yeah. Break open. Someone's still alive in there. It's this woman. It's like she probably would have been better off dead. It's like, there's no need for that. Earthlings, I have freed myself. Gasp! The ambassador. A woman? Sorry,
I don't know why they're so stunned, but
because Starboy's a man's man. He's like, what? I mean, really? Woman. This is terrible. I don't want no
exclamation mark. Anyway.
Yeah. And she's lifting those beams. What strength?
Wow.
It's like, wow.
She's powerful.
Hello. A male in charge? It's like, yes, of course, I'm a male.
She's a Romulan.
She is, yeah.
Bowl cut thing.
Yes. Oh, I like that Romulan woman in original track. She was awesome.
Yeah.
And it's like, on my world, we have goofy haircuts like this, and women rule. It's like, well, that's cool about the women, but really, everyone has that haircut? Yes, we all have that haircut. Okay. Superboy grows another head. No. Superboy. Oh, hey, Zaphod Beeblebrox is in this. I didn't know that he was in this. Do you like Zaphod with the side-by-side head? Big poll question. Zaphod with two heads side-by-side or Zaphod with the other head underneath?
Side-by-side. That underneath head pissed me off.
Did it piss you off?
Yeah.
I mean,
they made a toy out of it though. When you could,
it's kind of funny. Like it's like, I
know, but I feel like I guess they couldn't make it work.
They cheaped out on it because the effects would have been weird, right?
Yeah.
So you like the it was the BBC. I've got that one also.
The BBC one, they tried to make it work. That
was kind of cool. That was a cool miniseries. Cool. Side by side. Everyone likes side by side. All right, side by side. It's like, let me introduce you to Doctor Strange. Hello, I'm Doctor Strange. It's like, of course. It's like, you're really Doctor Strange? Of course I am. That's what. Here's the John Forte tribute page.
Yes, that's not nice. Wow.
All right, so they introduced the ambassador.
Douglas Adams version. Mm-hmm. I don't know.
It's like, yes, they're all super beings.
Are you all men around here or something?
This is all men.
Yeah, well, we have a few men, real men, lady. You never met any on your planet, have you?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Here's your sand speeder.
I don't like men.
It's like, meanwhile, the women are sewing and like talking about fabric.
Yeah, I guess
that women never did that in the 30th century.
Ooh, look at this fabric! I can make a great skirt out of this one. Ooh, look, I'm sewing.
She's basing this on his mom. So his mom and his sisters did. So okay.
Which Douglas Adams
version? What you mean?
So there, no, I was saying that like there was the
BBC
in the movie in the latest movie with Hobbit. What's his name now? I can't remember his name. The guy who played the Hobbit. What the hell? Martin Freeman. Zaphod Beeblebrox was played by Sam Worthington, right?
No, it was it was not Sam Worthington. I can't remember. He's in. I meant
Hammer, Justin Hammer.
Yeah. Sam Rockwell.
Sam Rockwell. So he played Zaphod, but Zaphod's head came out of his it came out of his other it came out here, and then in the BBC one.
Yeah,
it was he had two heads.
Literal.
Clark Wing Davey is Zaphod. I like Sam Rockwell fine as an actor, but he's not Zaphod.
But he was funny though in that.
I can't watch that movie.
Yeah, the personality is
the BBC show's so good. The movies makes me sick.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh,
yeah, I don't, Grouch. I don't.
Ooh, look, I can make all these great things. Oh, fine. And then, okay, I posted this on my Twitter, on my X, whatever. Oh, I don't know. Supergirl's every bit as strong as they are. And then she's like, not really. Though our strength has never been accurately measured, theoretically, Superboy is stronger than I, just as a normal boy is stronger than a normal girl.
Oh, no. Wow. You can't say that today.
Dun, dun, dun. Weird.
Uh-oh.
I mean, I'd say that, by the way, I would say that I don't want to be all sexist and everything, but James and Kurt really making those girls look really cute.
Yeah.
Don't they look cute? Yeah.
Yeah, they
Look at that, man.
Ooh, look at this sitting here. And I like she's like in the side, like, oh.
Jackie sitting there.
All right. I have to read the Legion lore and I have to undress myself and show off my sculpting skills. It's like, so it's like basically the puppet master. She's got like, so she's got these dolls, statues of the Legionnaires, and she can like control. So she's made female dolls, voodoo dolls, I guess. I don't know what to call them. She has like a watch that can control stuff. So she's going to brainwash the ladies of the Legion, and she's going to amplify their powers. So step one is to amplify their powers so they can show up the boys and show that they're better. And then the next step is going to be to brainwash them to go against the boys and make a legion of just the ladies. I'm not sure why. Like, because like even if this succeeded and they were all good, they'd still be the good guys, and they would take her out anyways. Like I don't.
Yeah, they must control them.
She wants a complete matriarchy across the world or something.
She wants to control them. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't. We got to get Thingy to set up a watch party for Marx Brothers. Yes,
sir.
Well, like Animal Crackers is now in public domain. This year. Yeah.
Oh, so we could do that.
It's 95 years, right? So
yeah. So step one, empower them, get them to be more powerful. Step two, to make them not like the boys. Step three, brainwash them. That's what it is, right?
So I guess
we're going to be reading this sucker. How do you want to do? Is this actually 80 pages of Legion stuff, or is it reprints?
Because this is reprints.
Oh no, that's the Giant. Sorry, we're doing Superboy. Next week is Superboy. Hold on. Next week is it is 80-page Giant 147. So maybe we won't do that one then. I've got this too, I believe, in my Superboy collection. I think
reprints.
It's reprints. Okay, so then we're gonna skip that, and we'll
double check if you'd like. But look, it says how Supergirl joined the Legion. It's got the clubhouse. It's got.
Yeah.
And I seem to remember flipping it and not too long ago and reading it way back when I got it. Legion of Super Pets.
Right. Okay, so let's continue on. Now, Triplicate Girl. What? There's 4 of you? What? There's 400 of you?
That's a woohoo. I mean, yeah. Boy, oh boy. And Superboy, you could have been dating her.
Yeah.
Yep. I have to say, though, this is pretty cool. The way that he's thought through the logical expansion of their powers. Like,
yeah, it's pretty cool.
She can just she's multiple man. She just multiplies as much as she wants.
Yeah.
And like Shadow Lass can like cover the planet in shadow now. And and like Shrinking Violet can shrink and grow. Yeah. Change size in both directions.
Mm-hmm.
Light Lass can be heavy, make things heavy and light, right? Like pretty cool.
She really increased their damn power somehow.
Yeah, I don't know how, but okay. So now there's the montage of action where the girls are better than the boys.
Yeah, and it's like Shooter writing this. In other words, the only way he can write a story where girls are better than boys is to give them superpowers.
Right.
I guess.
Yeah, give them the better powers. So she's not affected by kryptonite now.
Girl power.
Girl power. The Legion Outpost. Ladies first. Now he's checking and he's like, well, this just could be temporary. This could be something where you gain powers and then your powers are so strong, but then you can't sustain them. So you die or whatever. So Brainiac's not sure. It's and they're quarantined. It's like, you guys got to go into quarantine. Quarantine. Why are we in quarantine? This sucks. It's like, but Supergirl's the voice of reason. Well, the boys could be right. Maybe there's something wrong.
Mm.
Now I'm even more pissed off. Like, no, there's a problem here. It's like, oh, the boys are getting their asses kicked. All right, it's time to get in action here.
Yeah.
It's like, whoa, who are these losers? I love that there's an army of duo damsels or whatever, like infinite damsel. I guess I don't know what
like, many maid, multiple maid.
Multiple maid, I like that. And it's like they can't fight, they can't see. And Supergirl, I'll blast you with a kryptonite gun. Where did you get a kryptonite gun? That's really crazy. Like, how would you even come up with that? You're just a regular guy. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, he went to the sporting goods store and it was in the kryptonite gun section.
Yeah, you can find this in the sporting goods department. The retail's $199, $195 or whatever.
Kmart now in 30th Century has kryptonite guns on sale.
Kryptonite Mart. That's why it's called Kmart. It's called
Kmart. Kryptonite stuff.
Kryptonite Mart.
No Kryptons should come in here. No Kryptonians.
Yeah. All Kryptonians banned.
At your own risk, at least.
Yeah. Are you boys badly hurt?
Maid. Yeah, Mega Maid. It's a good one.
Yeah. I like that. Yeah. That's good. Oh, yeah. What if Bouncing Boy got his powers doubled? He'd be like as fat as the, like.
Yeah.
I'm reading old Superboy comics and he's fighting Humpty Dumpty right now. And Humpty Dumpty steals collections. Like, I mean, I guess to us, that'd be a pretty good villain.
Well, yeah. So,
come back and your comics are missing. What? Humpty Dumpty got them. Damn you, Humpty Dumpty.
Well, I'm surprised they didn't kill Invisible Kid and Brainiac with doing that.
Well, it's like, hey,
Mars Monkey Max, what's up, buddy?
How's it going? Yo, did you see the trailer for that new Dev Patel movie, Monkey Boy? Hell yes. Monkey Man. Hell yes.
I like the story behind it because Netflix is just going to put it on Netflix. And then Jordan Peele watched it, and he offered to take it off their hands and distribute it through Universal to like a theater. Because he's like, it's a real movie. What are you guys doing? Yeah.
Yeah, Dev Patel directed it too.
Yeah.
Anything involving Jordan Peele, I won't touch.
Oh, really?
He's a piece of scumbag. Horrible Rocky man. He's a monster. I hate him.
Oh, okay. I don't know about that, but his movies have been pretty good. Especially if you like horror movies.
Horrible in the Twilight Zone remake was a piece of filth.
No, that's garbage. But he had to,
I feel like he was forced to do that.
He was forced to do it.
Yeah,
because forced to put the evil things he put in it.
Yeah,
I didn't watch it.
Yeah, I didn't watch it. I knew that was going to be trash, and I think he knows it's trash. And like I've never seen it's like there's no point in watching that. But his 3 movies that he made were good. But Jordan Peele had nothing to do with the movie. This Monkey Man, he has nothing to do with the movie. He's just using money he's just getting it to the theaters with his name on it. He didn't make. He wasn't involved in any of the production value of it. And Dev Patel is one of the best actors we have right now. Like in terms of youth or whatever, like I've seen almost every movie he's been. I haven't seen Slumdog Millionaire, but almost everything else I've seen. We just watched the Mathematician one this weekend with The Man Who Knew Infinity. It's a bloody awesome. Him and Jeremy Irons are in it. It's awesome. And I love The Green Knight. I've seen that like a million times. Okay. Let's continue on here. Okay. So, she's like, they're like, okay, what are you girls doing here anyways? You're under quarantine. Get back in there. She's like, you bastard. It's like, we're mightier than you. That's enough. Get back in the kitchen. I mean quarantine. I said
put
quarantine.
Their heads together.
She's like, you said kitchen, you bastard. Brainiac's like, dude, I didn't say anything.
Make me a sandwich. Did he say make me a sandwich?
Brainiac didn't say it. What the hell? This is like so random on this guy. Brainiac's like, yo, I didn't. What the heck? I didn't say anything. It's like, and it's like, and it's like, I'm warning you, do a damsel. You're not gonna do shit, buddy. They just beat the crap out of him. They beat the crap out of this guy. It was awesome.
Oh man!
And then like, she's spinning him around. Give up, Superboy, or else. It's like,
he called them gals.
Oh my god, I love it. This is so funny. Get out, you losers. It's like, fine, we're leaving. We're taking our dignity with us. Now the evil woman's like, ha ha ha. That's the first sign of trouble. We've got rid of the boys.
The way you say that, so good. How she said that, ha ha.
Yeah, she's twirling her mustache. Right?
Yeah. No, she doesn't have a mustache, Sean. Oh my god.
Glad she doesn't.
She's twirling her little sideburns.
Well, no, like the metaphorical mustache.
I know the metaphor.
Yeah. We knew you weren't speaking literally, yeah.
Doctor, there you are. So it's like they're leaving. Supergirl's like, I'm not really sold on this getting rid of the boys. Like, what happened here? Like, what happened? And she's like, we should find the boys and apologize. What, Supergirl, you loser? It's like,
yeah.
She's like, uh-oh. The other girls are idiots, so they're just going along with my brainwashing. But Supergirl is not buying this. I got to fix that up. Excuse me, I have to make a call. I have to call my therapist. Then she goes over. She goes over and sprays more brainwashing powers. Strange. Suddenly I feel pissed off over things. Maybe you're just on your period. No, I don't know. It's really weird.
Or super period?
Super. Oh, man. Yeah, you don't want that. Brainiac 5. But Brainiac 5 is my boyfriend. It's like, and she's like, oh, I wanted to kiss Brainiac 5. But
goodness.
Oh no, Brainiac 5 is not here now. This sucks. Supergirl's upset over it. I do like Supergirl's hair in this though.
Yeah,
she has really cool. I like
this.
Pretty. She's got very pretty hairdo. Ooh, I just got this new bag from Macy's. It's like, what? It's like, Madam Ambassador, go back to your stupid room and do something. It's like, I love how it's like, sorry it took so long. Those male diplomats are so long-winded. Holy attack on the male diplomats.
She kind of looks like when Tasha Yar had that Romulan daughter or whatever. Like, she kind of looks like her.
That was so weird.
It's so stupid. She kept crawling back after like failing at her modeling career or whatever. And then they're like, I don't know. You can the
Enterprise.
Yeah.
I do like her as the Romulan woman though. She is pretty cool. But like, yeah, that's a total suck. Oh, I'm sorry. I love. It's like, Well, we don't want you now. We're just gonna make you some Romulan woman then.
Yeah,
Fine,
replace you with Worf. Like whatever.
Yeah. Hey, Picasso.
Yeah, hey Picasso, what's up, dude?
Picasso.
Yeah. So you're done anyway.
Oh my god.
All right. Well, we'll just hang out here since we got kicked out of the clubhouse. Sure. And then this thing's attacking. All right. Well, let's go fight this thing.
Why not?
Whoosh, this is
Girls
cool.
will take care of it.
Here come the ladies, the Legion of Ladies. Suddenly, see, I told you the boys were losers. You always call the shots with your prophecy, Dream Girl. You're the bestest girl ever. It's like, no, you're the bestest girl, Phantom Girl. No,
what an ugly cuss. Must be male. What's this? Jackie not into dudes now? Hey, Jamie.
Hey, Jamie. I agree with you.
Yeah, it's lines and stuff, and they don't do that anymore. You know, it's all shading and computer bullshit, and it's like there's no line, or so it sucks. Plus, they don't understand anatomy anymore. What the hell? Like the Amazing Spider-Man #1, like the new one. The first issue cover bugs me still, where like Spider-Man's foot is it looks like it's broken. It J curves. It doesn't make any sense. Like anyway, I don't know what they're doing anymore. You'd figure it's not AI art.
Neither do they.
Yeah.
But they're not even trying to be like outrageous. Like
No.
when Todd McFarlane,
like, yeah, Todd McFarlane was the next step. I know Clobby.
Clobby doesn't.
But it's even more squiggles, and it's more stylized and stuff.
Yeah,
right.
But now it's just like shapes and blobs. Like,
yeah, they don't want to commit. You know what? Rob said they don't want to commit to going all out. Like Todd McFarlane would just go all out. It's just fantasy. Like Spider-Man's like, like this, and you're like, okay, that's not. And he's like, let's just make it far out. And that was the style of making it far out and weird. Yeah. Now it's like what you're saying, Sean. Like they're trying to make it kind of normal, but then some of it looks weird. You're like, it's not a style. It just looks weird. Like it's just bad.
Yeah.
It's not. Yeah. Like Todd McFarlane's a style. So Clobby, you don't like that style, but that's a style.
Some of it's okay. It's not big on it. Yeah.
Yeah, but some of it looks weird. It's like they're trying to do a style, but then they don't want to commit to. Like Rob Liefeld goes, they just don't want to commit to it.
It's minimalist, too. So
right.
Yeah, like Kirby went all out.
Yeah. Look, tonight I'm going to talk about the great Superman artists, and there's a lot of people won't be in that discussion.
Mm-hmm. I'm good. Hey, Arkham, how's it going, man?
Hey, what's up?
Arkham.
Yeah, no worries. Game Design University. That's cool. Probably more important than watching my live streams.
Yeah.
So I think you're okay. The power of the power. All right. So she used her.
She's thinking of the couple, man.
Yeah, look at that. You're shipping.
I got my Brainiac and Supergirl couple.
That's your shipping shirt for a Brainiac and 5 and Supergirl.
Oh, yes. I've got Princess Projectra and Karate Kid.
But I was going to go with another shirt, but this one seemed appropriate because of this issue. So.
Good job, Sean.
Yeah.
Indeed.
You have not failed the city. How come Green Arrow was never positive? It was always you failed this. What happens when I help the city? Do I get anything from that, Green Arrow? No. All right.
Wells Industries, Inc. Best ultra, but the gas main explosion, blah blah blah. He's chopping something down, isn't he?
Yeah. So this building's breaking up, and she literally plasters it. Where did she get enough plaster?
That's a big plaster thingy, and her that big slab, of the plaster, and the knife thingy or the whatever
a trowel.
Yeah.
Those things are big.
Yeah.
Like, wow.
But it's the 30th century. You can make stuff. Yeah.
Sure, I suppose.
You could 3D print it. So
they got
just 3D print a new building, for Christ's sakes.
That'll be the future.
They probably did. They used replicators.
Rumble. Oh no. It's like the volcano. Wait a minute. Where she tugs his cape. Don't tug on Superman's cape.
Don't spit into the wind.
She tugs him. She said, "Wait, Superboy, stop it! You're wrecking my thing. I created this intricate, tunnel system." She's like, "Wow, that's pretty good, Supergirl. You've done pretty good." She's like, "Well, thanks."
Can't they just do that anyways, like super people? Anyway, yeah.
Later, back at the Legion headquarters, men, they're so pitifully inferior.
Wow.
I gotta do a confession. I love this comic.
This issue, yeah.
I love it. I love all the dialogue. It's great.
Down with men.
I love it.
So to speak.
It's so goofy. Like it's like, but like it's not like they're so pitifully inferior. We're pitifully inferior. That's it.
Yeah.
Shadowlass is not too sure though. You can see it in her face though.
She's like,
Supergirl's gung ho now.
Oh, are you sure?
It's all an act. She's super acting.
Yep, super acting.
With her,
it's like, hooray, down with men, hooray. Thora, I've been meaning to ask you, why are you such a piece of trash? It's like, well, thank you, Supergirl. No, let's get down to business. We have a world to conquer. And then it's like, but suddenly, Supergirl's like, you're not conquering Jack, and you're only going to conquer two things, Jack and shit, She-Devil. What? The boys are here. Attack. Okay, so each other. Oh my god, this is terrible. Look at this. Full Nelson and then elbow to the chest. Yeah. Saturn Girl punch. I don't think Saturn Girl could beat up. Well, she has, I guess, better strength now.
Well, they all have super strength. So
right.
Yeah.
It's like, my bracelet. So Supergirl did this entire thing in order to get the bracelet destroyed. So Supergirl figured out that the bracelet was controlling the girls to be bad.
Yeah.
So it's busted up. And then she's like, and now her head will explain. With my mind free, it was easy to figure out that you were behind the plot. See? At least Supergirl's a smarty pants, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like, and I did. It's like, I stopped your evil plan, and she dies. You're like, whoa!
Whoa. Kills herself. Wowzer.
She kills herself. She has a poison tooth. Wow. She took the chicken shit way out. I can't believe it. Isn't this unbelievable? Like, I was like, wow, like this is unbelievable. She's like, well, I guess my plan failed. Dead.
Yeah.
Like,
this is beneath you, Jim. I thought you were a little goofy on this one, buddy. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You must have had like relationship issues or something, like at 14. I don't know.
Yeah. When people succeed, he stays home.
Maybe he was getting into all the big women. Or they used to call it back then, women's lib. You know.
Yeah.
Or maybe he's making fun of it.
The battle of the sexes, yeah. Because it was in shows. It was in Star Trek.
Yeah,
it was in Brady Bunch and all that. Yeah.
Maybe they used to actually call it women's lib.
Yeah, women's lib. And not anymore. No one would know what that is anymore.
No. All righty.
Now, this is going to be crazy because next week we're on Earth B. So there's going to be a massive cliffhanger, and people are going to be, you guys are all going to have to wait a while before we complete this one.
Oh my goodness.
But go ahead and give us the credits, and then we're going to talk. There's a lot of cool things that happen here. But go ahead.
Advance of Comics, Volume 0, number 369, June 1968. Cover artist, the great Neil Adams again. Jim Shooter, writer, Jim Shooter, penciler, and along with Kurt Swan, the great Kurt Swan, I should say. Inkers, Kurt Swan and Jack Abel. Fun fact about Jack Abel, he was actually the well-known jerk-off scumbag Howard Stern's uncle.
Oh.
The comic book. Don't have to be comic book artist. Gold and Silver Bronze Age comic book artist / inker Jack Abel.
Huh.
Weird, dumb, useless fact. Letters, Gaspar Saladino, Charlotte Jeter, and of course, editor and jerk-off Mart Weiswinger. The first appearance of you-know-who.
So I have to say something, and maybe, Jason, you have the same experience, but my first impression and the first time I ever encountered Mordru was from the Challenge of the Superheroes TV special. And he's a big goofball in that thing. He leads all the villains. And at the end, he conjures up a jet ski, and he's like being chased by Batman. And that's my first. That's the first appearance for me of Mordru. And I was like, oh, this Mordru guy. I guess he's from the comics. And I was like, I guess he's a big goofball. I don't know. This thing, he's super serious.
Yeah, he's like, super serious.
Well, you may remember him also from the Justice League. Unlimited cartoon.
And I remember I wanted them to use him a bit more than that because he's just in the background. And I was like, I want to see more of this guy because all I remember of him is the guy on a jet ski from
the goofy version.
That was weird for me though because I'm like, what are they fighting a Legion villain for? What the hell is this?
Yeah.
Hey, Ethan
Sorensen, hey.
But he was comic accurate. Like he looked.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
First Mordru story was JLA JSA Legion team up. I love that, by the way, Dick Dillon. Yeah, that was a great one. So that cartoon wasn't the first time that just like fought him, but anyway, Jack Abel did a really nice, really pretty nice job making this one. I used to couldn't stand Abel later, but when I was a kid, but he was a lot younger at this point. I must say.
So there's a lot of really there's only one part of this that I'm kind of on, but they fixed it within the issue, which I'm glad they did, and that's when the Legion runs and hides, but we're going to get to it. They do address it, but a lot of this is super cool. Like, and now because we've been going through these again, we've been going through it from the beginning, guys. This is episode 31. There is a playlist on my channel for the Legion, so go ahead and check that out if you want to go back and watch any of the old streams. But doing this one at a time, or three at a time, every Monday is really cool. And I know a lot of like channels will just be like, oh, let's talk about the Legion or something, and that's fine. But doing it this way it's better than just reading on Wikipedia. It's better than just watching a 20-minute thing on the Legion or something. Like you really get to see like some cool things. And this whole entire thing is so neat. It starts off with there's already something going on.
Yes.
And it gets right into it.
Something used in film and time again, ad infinitum in movie and television for long time. This is probably not the first time it was ever used in any medium before, but in comics, this is pretty far back to see something that you never saw it that many times in comics. That's something Tarantino was in love with, amongst other.
Right.
They'll start out at the end and then flash back the rest. So interesting.
Yeah. Hey, Mark, how's it going? I don't think I've seen you on here before. Thank you for joining us.
Hey, Mark.
So okay, so it's already so more Drew's already been released, and was it Phantom who had early on said they pulled one of these things where he already existed. This is the first appearance of Mordru, but he's not the
first appearance.
Yeah, this is the first appearance in comics, period. But it's not the first appearance of Mordru for the Legion.
Right, they mention him.
They say that they fought him before. Which I think is really cool.
When I first read this, I'd already read other stories with him much later. And when I first read this one in a reprint, either in, I don't know if it was one of my Legion archives or it was one of my Legion digests, I'd read somewhere, I'm pretty sure I checked the price guide or something, and it said it was the first. I checked somewhere, and it said, in the Legion Index, actually, said this was the first appearance. So when I go to read this one, I'm like, what? Wait a minute, this is not the first appearance? It is, but I was confused.
Yeah.
And so if you were a reader, imagine you're picking it up off the stand, you're thinking, well, when did he? I've never seen this guy before, but maybe I missed it. But you didn't.
And even
the editor should have actually put a note in there.
I kind of like that. It's just like this. It's that thing, remember when, we've all seen we all love Buckaroo Banzai. One of the things I really like is that I feel that there's this whole world that was already going on and I don't know anything about it, and I'm just kind of like in it now, and then we just go from there.
Mm-hmm.
They would never do this now. Like they wouldn't even consider it. They'd be like, well, we need a prequel series, we need a mini series. Like they would like, this is just literally Adventure Comics 369. I've got this guy Mordru. Let's pretend he's always been there. Okay, let's do it. Like, okay.
Yeah, but I think Jim Shooter wrote this, right? He's been doing this.
Yes,
that he's been building up the world by saying that there's a world around the issues that you're reading. Because all too often when you're reading these comics, it's just what's happening in these and that's the only continuity there is. But he's saying they do other things outside of these stories too.
Yep, I love it.
And it feels bigger that way.
It does. Yes, Sean. At Fatal 5, same thing. It's like, oh, the Fatal 5, yeah, we know about them. You do? What the hell? What's going on? I don't know who these people are. Well, too bad. Like, now you know who they are. It was great up until. Oh, we're going to be covering it all up until. Well, we're going to go to Crisis and that's it, right? Like, are we going after Crisis?
No, well, we're going to go after Crisis. We're going to go to the end of the Baxter run, which means 63 issues and 3 or 4 annuals of the Baxter run, which was 1988-9 when it ended.
Yeah,
but it was great up until Crisis. I agree with you. After that, I still think there was some okay stuff, but we'll weather it so we can do the whole Silver and Bronze Age.
Yeah, so we're not going past 1990, pretty much, right? Like
I'm not, but you could. I mean, if you want to
that's fine. Yeah, we won't.
I already did that, and after that came out for about a couple of years, the 5 years later garbage, which I hated.
Mm-hmm.
But
no, we haven't done Crisis at all on this channel yet. We're not anywhere near there.
Not anywhere.
Yes, I think Mordru is a underrated supervillain, and this thing really builds him up. This story, and it's like, oh my god, nothing can stop him. You know,
I mean, literally, they're scared of him.
Yeah,
we've never seen this before. This is how you introduce villain. Okay, so it starts off. Look at the shadow here. So they're like, holy shit, Mordru's after us. Let's go. Superboy's hurt. So it starts off with Superboy's already hurt. You're like, oh, if Superboy's hurt, the rest of them are screwed. Like, let's get out of here. They literally run, hide, shut the door behind them. They get in the time capsule thing. It's like, let's get out of here. And they literally teleport away. And you're like, it starts off with them on the run. They're like, okay, we're back in Smallville. Now, anytime you're in Smallville, there's gonna be some goofiness. It just comes with the territory.
It's so. I got the feeling they were trying to. They wanted to stretch this thing out.
They did
to 2-parters, so they give you the whole. I mean, it's really, this issue always annoyed me because it's really great building up suspense. You got Mordru. This is really cool, but then we go back to which you could get at the time in any Superboy comic, Smallville. I mean, the Legionnaires all not being themselves. It's you can keep going. We can before we get to the rest of that if you want. Just
I mean, but okay. So now they give a. Oh my God, Mark do you know Mark Clobberin? Because he's got
LT.
Do you?
I don't know. Yeah, that's what in 5 years. Yeah.
Is this Clobberin? Is this you in the chat here as a different? Because it's like this is the exact same opinion you have.
Yeah, I mean, why would you? Because Paul Levitz left the book, and Keith Giffen stayed on it, but he had Tom and Mary Bierbaum writing it, and with Giffen doing the plotting, and the art was awful because he changed his art style and got rid of the costumes, and it changed their whole. He revised everything, changed all kind of stuff, and including what they did to Mon-El makes me want to beat things into the. Never mind. But I hate what they did to Mon-El. Why would you make the Legion without costumes?
If there's no costumes,
see the costumes.
Yeah.
Well, their versions of the costumes just like clothes and stuff. Like, LT, am I right? LT, did you hate 5 years later like I did? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm out with that one. If there's no costumes, I'm out. So
for a while there wasn't. For a long time.
Shadowlass, I don't think she let him.
Agreed. Poor Sun Boy, exactly. He hated 5 years later also. There you go. That's my boy right there, LT.
So I don't think she didn't let him out. She was just checking, and then he's like, no, don't go in there. And then he explains Mordru. And now here's what the story that Phantom Outsider was missing. Hey, I didn't get to see this one. So the flashback is fake. That's cool. Like
he made up a flashback.
Yeah, he faked the flashback.
That's the best part of this comic right there. That's wow. But at first, like I said, when you're a kid or if you go back and read this much later, you're like, wait a minute, what comic was this? So it's really cool. It's that part of the issue is really good. All this stuff.
This is neat.
And Jack Abel, again, like I said, I criticized him a lot in his later years, but he did a fine job making this comic. Fine job.
By the way, I'm going to read this for sure. Wonder Woman versus Supergirl and fight to the death, and they get to marry Klamos or whatever. Klamos.
Klamos.
It's a Carmen Infantino cover, looks like.
And with this little dude behind him, like, you will marry Klamos.
I think I will marry both of you,
I love it. Yeah,
I am Klamos.
Klamos.
I have the dumbest name in all of DC Comics. Klamos.
I have to save this picture to remind myself to read this Wonder Woman issue because I'm definitely reading it.
You should read Klamos.
All right, so again, so Mordru. So basically, it was. I mean, Jim Shooter really did a great job here because he literally did it as though it was real because he takes over sections. And he grows his empire very slowly, right? So Mordru takes over a section, and then he gathers his army, builds it up again, and then he's dormant for a while, and then he takes over another section, and he keeps taking over the outer rim. So it's like he keeps, and then he can also, and they show the magic. He's got his magic. He's got this shape changing thing. So like I can't remember. Did he shape change into this guy?
He just transformed himself into it. Yeah, he did.
So
and by the way, Mark Sayas said the artwork. Yes, it is Kurt Swan. Actually, though, this was when Jim Shooter was drawing outlines, actually drawing basic layouts, and Swan was going over them.
So there's two pencilers,
there were two pencils. Which Kurt Swan, by the way, didn't expect when he has spoken well of Shooter for that. He said he liked it, and of course he liked Shooter, and he taught him a lot, of course. But yeah, so Swan, of course, it's inked by it's very well inked, of course, again by Kurt Swan and Jack Abel did the inking.
So
Kurt Swan, by the way, is the greatest Superman artist of all time.
Yeah, that's standard. If you're saying he's not, then you just haven't. You either don't know or you haven't looked at any of it. Yeah, that's a standard. Batman, there's arguments back and forth. I kind of like Aparo, but anyways,
I understand.
The problem is Kurt Swan is definitive. That's 100%. Like that's 100%.
Love him.
Batman, there's a lot of good ones, so you can kind of maybe make arguments.
Swan fans argue on the inkers. Most of us, I had to admit them with the majority that love Anderson the best. But there are people who pick George Klein, and that's all fine and good. You know, but you can
whatever. Yeah. Okay, so look how they beat this guy. Like they just like literally smashed the crap out of him. Now, see, so I don't think Shadowlass did anything. I think she's about to open it, and then he opens and sees that there is a crack. I don't think she did anything.
He opened it, and I don't know. I mean, he opened it, Monel. So
I think the crack was already there.
They
like they
put
just
his ass in the Phantom Zone, but anyway, go ahead.
No, don't put it back in
They should have put him in there.
He's been in there for 1,000 years.
He wasn't in the Phantom. No, not Monel. I'm talking about.
Oh, I thought you said put Monel back in there for opening this thing.
More true belongs in the Phantom Zone. But I'm just saying he did open the thing, didn't he?
But I think so I think Shadowlass went and opened. She was about to open it, and he's like, no, don't do that. And then he looked in, and then he's like, oh shit, he's broken through. So my interpretation is that Mordru has been trying to break through this entire time, and finally he's broken through at the same time that
they just happen to coincidentally be staying there.
I mean, it's comic logic.
Book, so yeah,
it's comic book logic, right?
It's a fact. I guess that's how you interpret it. That's what I think I do too that way. I don't know about you, Sean.
Yeah,
like
I'd say so. Yeah.
Like I don't think they did anything wrong here. I think it's lucky that they caught this, right?
Free. He and the Time Trapper are probably their biggest bads.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
their biggest bad. And Dark Side, but
So here now he's shooting magic. So there you go, Sean. You wanted magic.
Yeah, man.
Attacks. You're getting them.
Magic at Superman. Oh, magic.
Gotta get out of here. All right. They're like, okay, now they're in Smallville and they're talking to Mom Podcat and they have to come up with secret identities to hide in Smallville while they come up with a plan to defeat Mordru. She has blue skin. Everyone is prejudiced against blue skin.
Oh my gosh, a blue person.
You raised an alien. Like, I don't.
Yeah, he said, good heavens. A girl with blue skin. She wasn't being like bigoted. She just was shocked by it. Like,
yeah.
I think it's pretty.
Universo caught Dream Girl.
Yes, this was a good one.
I have not read any of these, but you can spoil it.
We're gonna do the Baxter series. It'll take us a while to get there, Mark, but we're gonna get there. We're doing every single story. I don't mean every or even appearance if it's a story in chronological order. So we'll get there.
Yep. It's so controversial, got many views. Oh no, my top rated views, my 5 top rated videos, the first 4 are all the 4 Doctor Who specials. Because I said they were poop. I said they were poo, and everyone got mad at me.
Yeah, because you're evil, bigoted.
Yeah, even though I gave them like very decent ratings. I gave one like a 6 out of 10, which is
you had them way too high ratings.
That's way too high, isn't it?
But
that's
you used the word garbage or something, so that's it.
Yeah, I said it's garbage.
Trash or whatever.
I said trash and garbage.
Trashy garbage.
And that's an insult to garbage, but sorry.
I've never seen garbage before.
I was thinking just that.
Shadow West opened it and let a bit of air. Monel was closing. It says Fanty. Okay.
Oh, let's see what he said. Oh, yes. It had to be airtight.
Sure, so blame the woman. Sure, blame the woman.
That was established. I'd forgotten. I read this like since I've read this, I've read like 7 other comics.
I read it yesterday and I already forgot, so don't feel bad.
Yeah.
And I read it like 3 times, at least 2 or 3 times over the years before that. So
well,
leave it to Fanty.
Thanks, Fanty. No, Fanty, the fact checker. Yeah. Keep us real. All right, so now they're coming up with identities. So this is just goofiness now. Like up until here, this was awesome.
It was so good. Then the Smallville stuff. I'm sorry. I love Smallville. I love Superboy. You know that.
Yeah.
When the Legion are around, I want a Legion story. This was. I don't know. Mort wanted to. He said, "Look, stretch it out." Maybe he told Shooter to pad this thing out.
Stretch.
It's called. What's his face? It was Mordru and the Mob. I love this issue. I love this issue of Superman.
It is. Oh, this coming up, yeah. It is. This is the type of Smallville shenanigans that happen, though. This random weirdness, and nobody. It's like, oh, everyone's. Oh, that's my cousin. Oh, okay. Oh, that's Bob who sells, brushes and combs. Oh, okay.
Right, like, suit that he wears, Bob Cobb.
It's like so. But this is literally what I've been reading Superboy from number 1. And this is the kind of goofiness that happens all the time. I love this goofy outfit of his or whatever. So they're hiding. In the meantime, bad things are still happening in Smallville. So they're trying to keep their identities and also stop the bad things from happening. And they can't. And then people are starting to question where Superboy is, though, which is pretty good because you're like, yeah, where is Superboy? Like, why isn't he here?
He's on vacation.
He's on vacation.
Yeah. Again, it's a pretty good art here, but
this is because this one seems more shadowy and kind of Gene Colan-ish.
Yes, that's Jack Abel.
Jack Abel, yeah,
absolutely. Anything like this. Take the man's face right there in that bottom panel.
Yep.
Right. Yeah.
Pure Jack Abel. His shading there is you don't see it. You didn't see that by You don't see that by George Klein. Or of course, Kurt Swan did help with. He did. Some of the layouts look like Swan left Shooter alone a little bit.
Right.
And then some of them don't. But all the inking, the shading, the background stuff, that's all Jack Abel. It's his trademark. Unfortunately, later in his career, this is good stuff. There's certain great artists that he overpowered with that shite sometimes, including some of my favorite Legion artists and others. Man, when he inked oh my goodness, he inked James Sherman, who was one of the greatest Legion, few though he did, great Legion artist. And when he was inked by Jack Abel, I wanted to cry.
Because he just does so much of this that like it literally just changes.
Yeah, he really had a tendency to overpower certain pencilers who didn't need to do that to. But again, guy was a pro, been around a long time at that point. But see, that panel looks so like nothing we've seen really.
That looks awesome.
All the darker panels and stuff by Abel are really good.
Yeah. Yeah, and some of the flashback stuff with Mordru looks really powerful. Like, looks like something out of like old biblical, drawings or something. Yeah. Anyway.
Yep.
So Lana here gets nailed. So now she's got the eyes of Mordru. So if she ever if she sees a Legionnaire, she can, give a signal to him. So remember the tunnels, man. We love it. Love the tunnels. They remembered that. The tunnel leading out. That's
love the tunnel.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she wants him to walk her home, and she gets all mad. He's like, "Just take this tunnel." It's like, okay, and then she goes through.
I've seen this panel used more than once. A shot at right there with Lornu Durgo with Duo Damsel thinking about being pissed off at Shadowlass. She finally figured her crush on Brainiac 5 wasn't going to get anywhere with Supergirl in the way. So she sunk her hooks into Mon-El just like that. And I can't even get Superboy to walk me home. Look, you're going to marry Bouncing Boy and you're going to be fine.
He'll be fine. He'll bounce you home.
He'll bounce you home. But I mean, look, you just don't get the two dreamy studs that you want there. What can I tell you? Now, and Mon-El is going to be with Shadowlass. Spoiler alert, sorry. If you like that sort of thing. And I guess that's why we talk about, girls didn't buy a lot of comics, but girls bought Legion a lot. That's why, because they had girls and boys in it.
Yeah.
And they ship them, I guess. If I can see the little girls back then even going, "Oh, I think that's terrible. Superboy should be with Duo Damsel." No, she shouldn't be. She should be with Lana.
It'll be Team Lana or Team whatever. And, Team Superboy. Well, she knows he's going to marry Lois, so whatever. She actually says that. Not Lois.
They even said, "I know who she marries in the future," but still
you're in the future. Yeah,
he knows it. He didn't say it. It's that was pretty clever of of Shooter. Because everyone knew even back then it would be Lois one day, or did they? Yeah, they did.
Or did they?
Lori Lamari. No.
Anyway. I would marry Lori Lamaris. Lori Lamaris would be way better than Lois.
Yeah,
it's like
Lois is a beach.
Yeah, I always pronounced it like it was French. So it would be Lamaris. Yeah, I don't. Okay. I guess it's all that French I had to take in school.
Yeah. En français, s'il vous plaît.
Again, they had stuff like she has to tell the audience how she went to homeschooling on Talok.
Yes, that's cool. They got homeschooling. My head will explain it.
Your school, this one here, the Mortar and the Mob. I'm going, oh man, what?
Yeah, this is like weird.
Married to the Mob, yeah.
But they do have like monsters and stuff, and but you're like, oh, there's a flood, there's this monster, and again, here's this
very Jack Abel.
Oh my God, there's like fires going on and another creature. It's like, holy crap!
See Clark's face right there?
Yeah,
absolute Jack Abel.
Yeah,
you can see it. You can see his inks a mile away.
Oh my God, what's going on? It's like, oh, it's all fake. It's like, oh, phew. So they're just trying to draw the Legion out, right? So then they're all walking home. It's like,
she's got blue skin. Sorry.
Yeah. She has blue skin. Look, she has blue skin on her arm. It's like, could just be a patch. And then Superboy acts fast and squirts his blue ink pen on a guy's face.
See, how do you like them apples, Blue Boy?
This is exactly.
You got blue balls. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no. This is exactly Superboy shenanigans. Superboy Smallville Superboy shenanigans. SSS. It's like I've been reading these now, and this is like Jim Shooter channeled all those old Superboys and just shoved it in here. It's like, this is exactly the kind of crap that would happen in Superboy. And I do love Superboy. So there you go.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, my face. It's like, he's got blue skin too. All right.
Mark, I never understood that either. It was why they took you talking about how they took Legion out of Adventure, then went into the backups for action for a while, which I
started to look ahead a little bit, and
I don't know why they did it either, but they did it, and then eventually they came back into prominence.
What are we on? 70. So we have about 13 or 14 left. Supergirl comes in at about
of Adventure, you mean, right?
Of Adventure, yeah. She's like, I think Supergirl's like 382 or 381 or something like that. It becomes a Supergirl thing, and I actually have a lot of those because I've been reviewing those on my channel, just as single issues, because I love Supergirl and I like that Supergirl, but they're not. I guess the Supergirl that I like is dead. They're never going to really do that Supergirl anymore. They're just going to do this. She was protect him or whatever it was.
Yeah,
which I don't like at all, and it's kind of dumb.
I don't either.
But we're stuck with that.
Not our Supergirl.
Yeah, like we're stuck with that. That's gonna be what it is.
This was ridiculous.
Yeah, what the hell? She throws the sign and flips.
Like she's got superpowers. That thing's heavy. She threw it. She ran fast. It looked like she had like 20 minutes to decide. Those trucks are going to hit each other. What should we do? No, they're all standing back there going, well, again, wouldn't Clark use his heat vision to do something clever at a super breath or something like that? But no, Duo Damsel has to throw something, and it's like, how fast and strong do you have to be to do that?
Yeah,
I'm not nitpicking Jim, but I'm just saying, man.
Yeah, this is a little bit like, okay.
What the?
Allstate's Park. Okay. That's Sean's favorite ad.
Yeah, that's Fandy. Fandy went there. Palisades.
Yeah, good point. Can Duo Damsel lift that thing up? No. That's pretty heavy. I've seen those things.
Now, two of them might be able to, but they couldn't use their power. So.
Well, they're saying, he says, it looks like you had the strength of two women. Ha, 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 ha. It's no, I don't even know if two women that up, to be honest.
Maybe it's left over from last issue, which, power. No, I'm just kidding.
Thank you, sir.
I don't know. It was kind of silly.
Thank you.
Superman Part 1. Yeah, then we got this guy. Hey there. Something wrong with the elevator?
Oh, yeah. Dun, dun, dun.
Going down.
Superboy missing. He's gone for a whole week. This place is going to fall apart.
Yeah, Bob. Yeah, but at least I don't look like you, Bob Cobb. You're dumb.
Now, this is just... what the hell's going on here?
Al Capone decides to take over Smallville because he hears Superboy's not there.
Yeah, and what's he going to do at Smallville now that he's taking it over?
It's like 3 buildings. I mean, it's Smallville. You run Chicago. I know he's not really Al Capone. I'm just saying. It's like It's Smallville, man. It's a Mayberry.
This is like in Risk.
Andy and Barney are about all you got to deal with if the Superboy's not there. So by the way, for all premise, did you think about what if Superboy comes back from his vacation? I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, Superboy's gone. Okay, well now he's not gone. Well, now you're screwed. So, anyways, they take it over, and then they literally just become kings of this place. This reminds me of the Supergirl movie where Selena is in that parade going down and she owns everything.
Yeah, they put this lazy boy on the top of a car.
That's my float.
Oh God, man. What is wrong with this guy? He's the boss is kind of flaky. He's the king, but he's paying us. What the hell, man?
It's like, isn't this the same color they showed that badass stuff in the beginning?
I know what the hell happened.
It's like
they're stealing shit in Smallville. They're like gangsters.
I can't believe. Yeah, what happened?
Why are they robbing stores?
They had Mordrew. It's the same comic, right? Mordrew's that was fire in the background and stuff. It's like,
why are you doing this to me, Jim Shooter? And Mort Weisinger? Jesus Christ, man. I was loving this comic until you just went to Smallville.
I had to flip back when I because
I thought it was a regular. You thought it was a Superboy issue, right?
Yes, I thought, oh, maybe it's the next story, and I missed the ending of it or something. Yeah, I don't know.
Right here, you know. Oh God, they're going to be continued. If you didn't know it already, I mean.
Yeah.
Well, first they throw garbage at him, and you're like,
okay,
right.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you something, Superboy. I'm gonna make you an offer you can't refuse.
Superboy they get together a little posse here to throw garbage on him. Yep. And then he's like, I can't. You're throwing garbage at me. I'm out of here. It's like, okay.
That Nancy boy, Superboy. I'm gonna come to his house and piss on his ashes. Sorry.
This is so random. What is the point of this? So then they beat the crap out of the guys. Now, finally, they're like, okay, you know, why are we cowarding? Why are we being cowards here? Like, why are we hiding from Mordru? We got to go kick his ass. And then they become the Legion.
We jerked off in Smallville for 3 days.
Yeah. Oh, Lana. Superboy, the Legionnaires. I am Mordru's eyes. Mordru will know what I saw. He will come. Superboy, what was that? Blam.
Mordru's pretty dumb. He could have found him pretty easily. But anyway, yeah.
Look, no, it can't be. It can't be. I try to think of the most harmless thing, something that can never, ever possibly destroy us.
What did you do, Superboy?
Oh, shit. Mordru.
Mordru.
They should do Mordru versus the Marshmallow Man. That'd be a cool.
Mordru. Nice. I was, man. I want to read the next issue.
And what's crazy is that so next week I'm on your channel, Clobby, doing Earth Beast stuff. So it's gonna have to be 2 weeks from now. 2 weeks.
Unless you want to postpone it.
No, we gotta do the Earth. We gotta do the B talk. That's our standard thing.
Oh, scroll down a bit.
Sure.
So like some of the ads, keep scrolling. Keep scrolling.
Tomahawk?
Keep scrolling. Yeah, Tomahawk School.
Tomahawk.
Keep scrolling more.
Scooter.
Binky.
Whoa! Look at this Binky.
I know.
Yeah. Well, this guy taking a picture, man. This is terrible. Smile. Woohoo!
Yeah, that's sub. That's the
There's
sub.
A sub. Is it?
Yeah. Oh my God, buddy.
Larry, did you have this sub?
Big enough
Larry,
for
is this
kids.
$7
$7. That's the one he's talking about.
God. Yeah, $7 is a lot, man, back then. Fires a rocket. Fires rockets and torpedoes. Crappy ones.
I'm skeptical. I want to know from Larry how that thing worked. Why do you put a fruit stand if it's going to be knocked over by a supervillain? I don't know.
See,
that's it. Hey!
You can put this thing in water, right? It's just a sub that's on your backyard or something.
Oh my God, I love it. That's it. That's the one. Woohoo!
So Larry, you could put it in a swimming pool. The flotation device.
I always saw these things, and I'm like, I wonder how crappy it really was. And yeah,
how crappy was it, Larry?
Yeah.
Cheap cardboard, he said.
Yeah.
I absolutely love that Larry got this. This is incredible.
Yeah, $7 a lot.
I love it. I'd love to see a picture of one. I mean, probably don't have any more, but some bitch somewhere still has it.
Yeah, I can't find these. That's why I'm like curious about them.
Yeah.
Because they're not very durable, probably. So
no, they have to have a picture from like way back.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe not. They probably don't have the actual. They probably disintegrated by now. But if someone has like a picture of what they look like in real life, I want to see it.
I'm gonna check like eBay and that stuff afterwards.
Yeah.
I was delivering papers and I was rich. He was delivering papers.
Oh my God.
He was rich. Larry, I'm gonna start thinking you're older than me in a minute. And I'm, you're almost as old as Fanty. No, I think actually Fanty's not as old as me. Oh well, it's close.
Okay, we're gonna check. No, that's my mess. So let me see which one of my friends is not watching me right now.
What adventure of Adventure Comics is that? What number is that?
That was 372.
72. We're not far.
Oh my God, FK has sent me the picture. Hold on a second.
Okay.
Can you share it?
Yes, I can. Hold on. It's going to take me a second. I have to log into Facebook on here. Hold on. I'll share it.
Wow, that issue shows we're getting close to the Lone Wolf, aka Timberwolf.
Oh, cool.
Oh my God, I've got the picture. Hold on a second, guys. We're getting it. we're getting this picture. Oh God, it's awful. It's absolutely ridiculous. I'm gonna upload it. Hold on. I got it. FK, thanks, man. We're gonna hold on. I gotta give me a second. I'm gonna get that one on here.
I'm excited because I always wondered what these things were. I always saw them in these comics. And, yeah.
We're gonna before we will reveal the sub, but first this is like alien autopsy or whatever. But first you gotta wait through. We have to see what we're reviewing next. Hold on. Superboy 147 is listed, but if it's all reprints, then we're not going to do it. So let's check that one out. Superboy 147. If not, then we just do the next Adventure Comics.
Superboy what now?
147. I'm looking at it right now.
Are you looking at it?
I mean, this is awesome though. Okay. 80-page giant. Yeah, Origin of the Legion. That's old. Ultra Powers is old. Super Traders is old.
147.
Yeah, it's all old.
3 prints. Are you sure? Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, that's all reprint. Everything. Because I have this one. What am I saying? Are you sure? Of course it is.
Yeah, this is all reprints. Okay, so the next 3 are going to be the next 3 Adventure Comics.
Wait a minute. I think this is it's the Origin of the Legion, but I think it's a newly done Origin.
You think so? You want to go
double check it? Hang on a second. Let me double check that and make sure that's 147, right? Because look at that art.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this is a new Origin because this shows
it's a new Origin. Yeah.
RJ Brand.
I remember this one now.
Yeah. So
let's do.
There are a lot of reprints in this comic, but I remember the front one. Let me make sure.
Okay, the front one is really short. So why don't we do...
We'll do that.
Let's do this one and then the next 3, though.
Okay.
So 370, 371, 372, and then this one I'll just include as a also.
Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure all this was...
Yeah, this looks new.
Because they never showed the Origin up to this point.
That's a very short... Yeah, that's a very short story.
Yeah.
But...
So let's do this one and then the next 3 adventures. But just the first, just like, look, it's like 9 pages or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
Because after that, it's all reprints, right? Yeah. This we've seen for sure. Ultra Boy.
Okay, let's see. I'm just double checking everything, making sure.
Yeah, this we for sure covered. Super Pets.
Right. Everything else.
Yeah, we did this. I actually use this. I use these images.
Yeah, everything else is reprint.
Yeah. So okay, that's it. We're gonna do. So we're gonna do 370, 371, 372, and just the A story of 147 Superboy.
Okay. In which order? Superboy first? Or? No, we'll do a continuation.
Let's do 370. Let's finish the Mordru
story. That okay? Good.
And then 147, and then 371, and then 3. I don't know what the actual order of publication was, but who cares?
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
Absolutely, LT. Long live the Legion, brother.
All right, let's take a look here. Excellent cover. Good times, long live the Legion. Okay, LT. All right, let's take a look here at the submarine. You guys have been waiting. Should I drag it out a little bit longer?
I think I see the picture. You're probably gonna.
No, don't spoiler it for yourself, Sean. Sean, my God, he can't wait 3 minutes. He can't wait. it's literally 3 minutes. And he can't wait.
Shit.
I gotta go look it up. I told you I got. Hold on a second.
FKH found it, huh?
I'm gonna wait another minute now just to annoy Sean.
Fairfax, way to
I've
go,
had
buddy.
Sean spoil a movie. We're sitting
Really?
in the theater. The movie's about to start. He's like, you know what happens in this, right? I'm like, oh fuck, what happens? And I'm like, really? Like we're in the theater.
No. Well,
Jason
says Jason will be like, "Oh, don't tell me," and then a minute later, he's like, "Okay, tell me."
No, that's not what happens at all. You see, now we're gonna prolong it. I gotta go back to the get on with it. Yeah,
FK says, "Get on with it."
All right. So here it is, the long-awaited appearance of the
submarine. We all live in a cardboard submarine.
Yep. Finish the song now. All right.
Oh my God! I love it.
So where do you shoot the missile? There's supposed to be a missile.
I don't believe there's a missile. Is there a missile, Larry?
Can I say something? I don't think it's as bad as it's not that bad.
Hey, for $7 in 1968, that's a bargain. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
What kid would not want one?
If you can fit 2 kids, it looks like only 1 kid can really fit. But
I don't think 2 kids are fitting.
One.
Maybe like a small, like a baby.
No, the tank said 2 kids.
Oh, did this say 2 kids?
I don't know if this said 2 kids or not. Did it?
It said in the newspaper thing we saw.
Oh, okay.
In
the tank, definitely 2 kids.
I'd buy that for $1.
I'd buy that for $1.
This wouldn't be $7 now.
He says, "Hey, Dad, you making fun? Who's making fun of you? I think that's awesome.
It's pretty cool, actually,
dude. That's fantastic.
This is not that bad. That's what I'm saying. I don't think it's quite as bad as we made.
July 67. Hey, oh my God! I just realized that's actually Larry in that picture. I'm kidding. We don't know if that's you, Larry, or not. But it could be.
What's going on with that? No, that's the 698
on the ad.
698, baby. You can't go wrong with that sub.
Beautiful.
Oh my God, that was pretty. That's not
funny,
too bad.
No, that's awesome, dude.
Like I thought it was going to be a lot more lame than it ended up being.
Yeah, like
we'd be going nuts for that thing.
You put it together or something, right? And then
it's sectional, right?
Yeah.
That's man.
I mean, it's got to be shipped flat.
That is so cool. Yes, it's cardboard, but I mean, back then, the world was cardboard. Everything was. There was no video. We didn't have video games or that kind of crap. We have comic books.
Well, a lot of the playsets were cardboard too, like the Apes playsets.
This is a die cut. So someone had to buy, because I work in paper and boxes and stuff. They had to buy a steel die to cut these components.
Yeah.
So basically, you're getting a sheet, and then the die it's like this is probably a flatbed die. So it actually goes down and stamps out, like it cuts out that section, and the scrap gets taken away, and then that piece comes out. So that front piece then has to be. The reason it's flat, probably has tabs, probably has locking tabs. Yeah. So it goes around and it locks. So, I mean, that's that though. And there, how many, like, I'm going to send this picture to my designer. I'm friends with the designer. I'm going to ask him if he can design this. I'm legitimately going to
print one.
Yeah. I'm going to find the pattern for this, and I will see if my designer can cut me this out.
I bet you a lot of kids bought that sucker.
They probably did. I can get a lot of cool stuff cut out if I've got the pattern. So I'm going to see if I can find this submarine pattern, and see if I can cut that out. I can get them, and I can do any size, because our program can do whatever scale you want. So I'm going to get like a small scale one. I think that'd be super funny if he could do a small scale one. Some assembly required. We can glue. It'll be more like $60 today. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like that. Remember Nintendo just a few years ago released that cardboard set where you can make things out of cardboard and stuff like that. I don't know if you remember that. And then you can interact with a game with it. It was very short-lived. It was only a few years ago. I can't remember what they called it. Labo. I think it was Nintendo Labo or Labo. And that thing was like $80. like it was a box of cardboard things that you.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
Nintendo Labo. Yeah.
Well, it's $120.
Yeah,
right
and
now
that's
on
just
Amazon.
cardboard with some
Wow.
sensors that interact with your Wii or whatever it was. Yeah.
Did you actually check the $31 now? $80 money is about 3 times as much.
That's
so if something was $10 in the 80s, it's about $30 now in terms of not what they're charging you now, but what the conversion rate would have been. So, and I mean, some of these action figures are outrageously expensive. Like Marvel Legends have just become almost unpurchasable for me. Like I can't even. I'll buy them.
$30 average, like 35, what, something crazy like that.
So $65 now.
They're about.
So,
is that what?
So that sub would be 65 now.
Wow.
Wowzer.
That's a lot.
It doesn't look rough. It looks smooth and good. Like it looks like good quality stuff.
Yeah, we'll see. So that's what. So they. I mean, and then this is all cut out too. That's probably that's a cutout. So like this nose is separate piece. This middle piece, depending on how big that kid is, that's what, like 2 feet wide.
Yeah.
That's a pretty well.
It's supposed to fit.
It depends where you're like how you're what I don't know. It might they're probably. I'm wondering if they can cut that entire thing out of one flatbed.
Well, I'm wondering too if it has a hollow bottom, like there's no bottom to it. It's just grass. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know about that. I'm gonna look for the pattern tonight. And I'll get that to my designer, and I'm gonna friggin' make this. It'd be hilarious. I'm gonna make a small version of it. I'll make one. I'll make like a Star Wars Kenner
sized. Okay. Yeah.
Like I'll make a Star Wars Kenner size.
3/4 inch. Yeah.
Oh my God, that is hilarious.
Yeah.
Well, thanks. Okay, that was great.
Yeah, very cool, FK.
If they wish they did X figures, they had the Clubby. Do you have those from? Do you have the Legion figures from?
I have the Silver Age ones, and I have the Matty Collector Bronze Age set. The DC Direct did, of course. Who did they do? They did a bunch of them. I got everyone they did, and then a few years later they did even though it was weird because the Bronze Age set they did, which it took me like 2 years to wait for to order it, and then anyway, it was crazy. It's a long story. The Matty Collector set, they were the bronze. There were 12 of them, but they came in a box shaped like that clubhouse for some reason. The Matty Collector set is now going for $400 or $500 in some places. But I have them. And, they only did Saturn Girl. They didn't do any of the girls other than her.
Is that these?
That's the Matty Collector set, I believe, right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, they thought it would be funny they left one blank. They left See, there's the box. I can show you mine. They left that folds into the clubhouse. They left it blank. And they left one of them blank because they made a joke. That's Invisible Kid. Yeah, very funny.
Oh, dear.
Holes. Just do it right. Dude, what a bunch of dicks. And they comes with a flight ring, a nice one, and Prody.
Yeah, there's Prody.
Prody 2, I guess, if you want to be playing it.
Yeah.
And but they're great. They're great figures. I love them, but I wish they had done another set and then do more of the girls. Then if you pull up the Silver Age ones or the DC Direct ones, you'll see what they do. What they did.
Legion. I know those Direct.
I don't have those JLA Unlimited ones. I kind of want to. There's the DC Direct ones there. I have all these. Again, only one of the girls. And those ones at the bottom there, those Legos or something? Or what?
Oh, I've seen these. Yeah, I know these ones.
I also have Mordrew and Validus and Tyr.
Is that custom?
That looks like custom or something.
Looks pretty damn. Yeah, these ones, these pocket heroes.
Yeah, the pocket here. I never got those. Those. So I have ones I have. They're pretty sweet. Love them. I wish they'd done a Dawnstar figure. There you go. Oh, I have those too, by the way. Those are the PVC set. I forgot about that. I have that PVC set and the Smallville PVC set, which has, of course, the whole Smallville Superboy family.
What? Oh my god, I must have that.
This PV set's beautiful. I love it. I have it sitting around with my other ones. Why did I forget that? Weird. But anyway, that's pretty cool. So.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there's a Smallville set. Got that?
So I've got the JSA set though of this.
I got that too. Yeah, I love all those.
Oh, these are wicked.
They really are. I love them.
But oh man, I gotta get the Legion.
And I have back then I was buying everything that came out that was anywhere close to anything to do with Superman or Superman Legion and stuff. I was buying all the set. They had sets like Lois, Kurt Swan Superman set of Lois with Lois and Clark. That one there. That Super. I have that one.
I had this, and then I sold it.
I remember that.
Yeah, I shouldn't have sold it. I was in a time where I was like, I've got to start downsizing, and then I kind of felt bad about this, and now I'm almost at this part where I'm kind of down. I want to downsize a bit too because it's just too crazy. I have too many.
I understand.
But I would never have downsized Superboy. I don't know why. I just thought, well, because I got good money for it, and it was complete in the box. So I thought, what the hell? But now I kind of feel like maybe I shouldn't have gotten rid of that one.
Superboy and Supergirl set's awesome. I love it, man. It came like you said, you got Crypto and Streaky, and
that's wicked.
Love it.
All right, guys. Well, before we wrap her up, what's everybody up to? So you're doing a stream tonight.
Yes, at the top of the hour, 9 p.m. Central, 10 Eastern. It is officially on Clobberin time, so this is every February is Superman month. So I've been talking about my favorite Superman artists. I'll be showing some of those, and among other things, Superman. I don't think Superman. Comics. One of the last of the Silver and Bronze Age artist, Gold and Silver Bronze Age artist Jose Delbo passed today. I was mentioning that in passing. Wonder Woman artist, and that's about it. Tomorrow, you know what tomorrow is? Wow, can't believe it. Tomorrow marks 30 years of the day Jack Kirby passed away, and I remember that day. I got a phone call from a buddy of mine who was an artist at Marvel, and I didn't realize it at the time till like a day or two later that when he called me, it was only been like an hour or two after Jack had passed. 30 years ago tomorrow.
Wow.
King of Comics. So yeah, I got that and all the regular shows throughout the course of the week. And thanks for having me, buddy. It's great being here. Love it. Enjoyed it.
Awesome. Sean, what's going on?
I posted my Masters Revolution review, and
I watched a bit of it and I thought I can't even is this gonna get me upset? Like I watched 2 episodes and I stopped.
Yeah, the thing is I'm not even mad at it. I just go through everything that I thought was good and everything I thought was bad. There's a lot more bad to it than good. And the story is just piss. It's all pigeonhole tropes, so right. The story is piss. That's my show.
What show is that?
Masters of the Universe Revolution.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I also have a GoBots catalog pages video. I posted a couple videos ago, and I'll post my new comics and a few other things I have planned. So stay tuned, Deception 77.
Cool. All right, so we'll be back. Sean, are you coming on Wednesday or no?
Yes, Wednesday.
Okay, so Wednesday, Sean and I will be on the Action Elite, my friend Owen's channel, where we're going to be talking about The Crow, and great movie, love it. And not just because Brandon Lee died, I just thought it was awesome anyways. So we'll be on that. And then Friday, all 3 of us are back for Fearless Fridays, Frank Miller's Daredevil run. It's awesome. So there you go. That is it. Thank you to everybody in the chat. Thanks to the Legionnaires. Thanks to my my co-hosts here. Thank you, everybody. We will see you hopefully on Action Elite. If not, then Friday. Until next time.
Good night, everybody.
Hey, friends. You've just been listening to J-Man, and he is the smartest person who ever lived. So make sure you like and subscribe.